I'm dying, guys. 30 degrees. I'm so sorry. I look like I'm drenched. It is very, very hot. Cough. Damn. Forgot the coffee. Yes, coffee. It's going to be hot for coffee. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. This is embarrassing. I can't have a shirt on, guys. I'm going to die. It's 30 degrees in here. How's everyone doing? Andrel, thanks so much for updating, my friend. Thanks, man. Woof. Hey, Floyd. Jersey Dolphins. How's it going, man? Lots going on. Thanks, Jersey. Hey, Bruce. Great to be here, brother. What's next to come? Hey, it's exciting. I'll get that fan close to me. It sure is exciting. It's excitingly hot. Thanks, bro. Thank you, Mr. Floyd Stats. How's it going, brother? Oh my gosh. Whew. I'm telling you, it is definitely hot. I got a whole bunch of, I have to go do an oil change this week. At the beginning of next week, I'll be doing a couple of errands, running back out to the mail. I was there a couple of days ago, a couple of days ago, actually. I can't get over how hot it is, guys. The stats. Welcome, everyone. Hello, Kazoo. There he is. Quiet guy. He watches, listens very well. Very good listener. Thanks so much, the stats, for sharing that mailing address. It's greatly appreciated. Anyone that wants to send me good or bad mail, you could send it through there. Junk mail, hate mail, you name it. That's where it comes in. I don't get hate mail, actually. I'm surprised. Aren't you all surprised that I don't get hate mail? I'm very surprised. Thank you, Darla. Thanks, guys. Yeah, a little hot today. The half-dressed host. Al Future, hello to you. Hey, there he is. Tony Brooks. How's it going, man? Nice to see you. Thank you, Alf. How's it going, Mr. Floyd Stats? Posting your videos on other platforms for you and giving you the credit that you deserve. Yeah, man, you can post away, bro. Absolutely. Yeah, mention, man. That's all people have to do. By bringing truth out about what's all around us. Yeah, we are surrounded by a whole bunch of phenomena, whether it be aliens, creatures. I believe they're all around us. I believe probably even in the air here, there could be small or maybe large biological living organisms that could probably be invisible to our eyes because of our wavelength. Maybe we'll get certain glasses to be able to put on certain glasses to be able to see all that's around us. Woo, hot. Thanks a lot, everybody. The hackers are still rolling down the numbers, so whether it be hackers or agents, the numbers are still rolling down. So I appreciate you all coming by. It's going to be a very slow month. It'll get slower and slower and slower until they eat me up completely. Yeah, Darla, you're more punctual than I. The mods get here and say, where the hell is Bruce? It's 1 o'clock. Sart 20. Hey, dude, man, thanks. How's it going, Xavier? We have Adela in the house. Trejos, hello. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know, Jersey. I mean, well, I have an AC. What do you call it? Just machine on wheels. You put that hose outside in the window, and you can get the air conditioning started up. Honestly, it happened last week where I said, "Hey, I don't need the air conditioning. We're in August. September's coming. It's Canada. It's going to be freezing in a couple of days," and it just never changed. It stayed very, very cold. Sorry, very, very hot. Today, it's the humidity is crazy. Hey, Randy Humphreys. Where did I hear the name Humphreys? Oh, no, Mr. Humphreys. Is it on Have You Been Served? An episode, a show played on in, I think it would probably be in England. I think. Don't know why I'm talking about that. Flubber Lane, how is it going? Floyd, thanks so much. It's important that we smash that like button. Ooh, love the arrow, by the way. It's not an arrow, the check mark, I mean. Lots is going on. The UFO UAP report came out, and now I think they're going to need eyes further out. A briefing with NASA they had recently. Why would they want to brief NASA about UFOs? Shouldn't be the other way around. I guess not. So, some interesting things. Thanks, Floyd. Crimson Drums is here. How do Bruce greetings? How do Bruce greetings from the UK? Thank you very much. Crimson Drums. My friends from the UK. I get a lot of people from the UK here. Definitely greatly appreciate it, my friends. All the support. Thanks again, Andrell. Dusty Hughes in the house. Thanks for being members, guys and gals. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks for supporting the channel. I'm doing not too bad. The channel's doing really bad, poorly, and it's upsetting. But what do you want to do? I'm just going to keep going until everything crashes, and then, we'll have to go back to work. But I'm telling you, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. I'm going to be here for the longest time, but it's always important that you all know that I'm going. They're rolling down the numbers. You can't have a channel. I can't stay here if they're going to roll down the numbers. And at one point, it's going to show. It's already showing now monetarily and stuff, but we'll see what happens. So I try to make things, bigger, make the channel bigger. I got the Patreon, and then I got the members. But even when I started the members, they still start rolling down the numbers because they don't want, they don't want me to get known. I think it's a little late for that. I think the research has been known. I got, retired CIA operatives. I got retired GRC police here in Canada and Quebec that are reaching me and stuff. So I think the research is pretty much out there. It's just that it's hush hush. Not many people are talking about it. But very soon, I'm going to be popping up on some really cool platform, very interesting platform where, listen, I have a lot of respect for everyone that's working in ufology, and I'm talking about the real ufologists. Sure, I get amazing work, and I can get some amazing work without having to have the credibility or the cards of being a ufologist. I don't work for any scientific institution, don't have any big certificates or degrees in that, but someone can still learn the trade quite simply at home by researching, and of course by examining, observing, and remaining in the same lines of the research as to other ufologists are doing. If ufologists are using certain devices to do their research, well, I'll be intending on using the same things, not changing anything. It's the magnification is different. The way I magnify things up, that is the only thing that's bugging people. You get people saying, "Oh, you didn't catch it that fast. You actually zoomed up afterwards." Yeah. So it's weird. It's really weird how people, the trolls, a bit how they are. A cold, wet towel works. Yes. Damn right. I put on a wet diaper. I'll be okay. No, I'm not there yet. Not there yet, Floyd. My mother the other day, she says, get a tub of water and float. Put your feet in freezing water while you're doing your stream. More like streaming by the poolside would be better. Some in-ground pool somewhere with a bunch of interesting people bringing interesting drinks over to the pool. Thank you very much, Darla. JVL's in the house from the Netherlands. Thank you. Thanks, guys, from the Netherlands. Appreciate that. Y'all need to tell Bruce to use his AC. That heat will give him a dang stroke. Yeah, honestly, I'm telling you, if it's like this on the way up to next Friday, I will have it out. I'm not going to endure this anymore. It's supposed to be hotter tomorrow too, 32 degrees. It's 30 degrees right now. I think it's 28 or 29 asides from the humidex. It's so humid, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 33 or 34 degrees right now here. So, Eric, if OVNI 2012, my friend Eric, he has a Celestron telescope, a large telescope also. The same model as mine. I don't know if it's 11 or something he's using, and amazing captures of a whole bunch of things in the sky. He's always out there filming stars, filming the moon, and he shows a lot of NASA feed, ISS feed, and stuff like that. He analyzes anything and everything, a bunch of things that he finds in some of the feeds. So that's Eric, UFOVNI 2012, my French speaking friend, who also, if I'm not mistaken, speaks English. His whole community, a lot of English people. You guys can check him out too. Thanks, Eric. I feature Eric's channel, and Eric features my channel. We've been doing that for many, many years. Even though the featured channels are hidden now. It's nice to see you active, man, and working for the truth disclosure. Thank you very much, Alf. It is a pleasure. It's an honor, actually. I'm just, small cookies. As for my credibility and not credibility, but I got good credibility. But I don't have the cards. I'm not Bruce. You're not a real ufologist. I'm okay with that. I got absolutely nothing against that. I could have also become a ufologist just to push things and tell people, listen, I am a ufologist. I know what I'm capturing and stuff. Well, instead, I am becoming a ufologist. I work in ufology every day and night, in reality. If I don't have the cards or credibility, I'll present myself as being someone that has a very large interest and passion for astronomy, space, and UFOs. There's a lot of them in the sky, and I'm capturing a lot of them in the sky. The way I'm doing it, it's a good technique, a simple, direct technique without any big filter or manipulation. So, hey, hello from San Francisco. Thanks, Adela. Nice to have you here, my friend. Who here thinks the Nazis had a successful secret space program and retreated to the moon after World War II? I think that. I think that's as a good speculation, as a good theory. I would believe that would make sense, and they would have to retreat. They would have had to have retreated pretty fast. So you have to wonder, and I assume myself, Andrel, that I've always said that maybe during all those wars, well, he wasn't just at his home up in the mountains, right? In he was Europe or Germany, anyways, wherever he was, or I think it was in Germany. But anyways, probably most likely they were able to get up there and to build something, to build their first beginning of a base, if you want, an area where they can go up there, bring oxygen. And I do believe it's possible. It's very, very possible that they continued. There's the Bell UFO they talk about, the German UFO that they said that worked with red iodine. Is it red mercury? I'm sorry, not iodine. Or is it iodine? Could be. I think it's red mercury, like they use in the thermometers, right? That's supposedly an anti-gravity UFO that they had that was in the shape of a bell. But if it's not them, it's somebody, and it probably really could be a breakaway civilization. And then, for whatever the reasons, what would the aliens do if they found out that humans, a breakaway civilization, went to the moon? Would they contact them? Would they tell them they weren't allowed and try to send them back? So, a whole bunch of stuff goes by in my head, definitely. Thanks, Pug Boy, for being here, my friends. Hey, Poland's in the house. Thank you very much. Agnieszka Zenko. Hey, Poland, thanks, guys. Okay, tie up the shirt here. Stop showing off. There we go. We'll tie up the shirt a little bit. I'm getting a bit chilly. No, not chilly, but not at that point. Thanks again, Poland. And furthermore, who think the Nazis are coming back to take over the world as we know it today. Me. Absolutely. And they've redesigned their logo. So that's the only secret, is that they're here clicking their heels, but we can't see them, right? Because they decided, well, we'll just stop clicking our heels. We'll stop lifting our hands up in the air and stuff. Crimson Drums. I had some problems with John Lear, but I love the guy. He knows it. It was one of my biggest fans in the past. He spoke out about my research, and he had some problems, a lot of jealous goons around him and stuff, but I got respect for everyone. And John Lear knows that what I found on the moon was real, and it caused a lot of people in his surrounding to get really jealous. Not going to name any names, John Walson, but that's how it is. Can't hide these things, you know. Well, Crimson, if you see John Lear, tell him thank you very much for appreciating my work. KM is in the house. Thank you very much, KM. Greetings from Arizona. Thank you very much. Dadalama, only kidding, but I do have an evil streak. Don't we all? Don't we all? Tying more buttons here. A little better. A little more presentable. There's only 2 buttons up here tied. The rest are all open up. Thanks again, Al, for stopping by, man. San Francisco. Yeah, Darla, San Francisco's in the house. Lee Hayes, how's it going? Hi from you. From Merseyside. Lee from Merseyside. Thanks, Lee. Thanks a lot, my friend. Windsor, Ontario. Wow. My neighbor's from Ontario. Awesome. I heard the MP talking this morning. Can't talk about it here, but Rick. And hang in there, Ontario. Thanks, Windsor. Thanks a lot, Gary. Mr. Christopher Rollins. Hey, you got a cool triangle cloud the other day. I went by the channel. Didn't see if there was a 14-inch video. Maybe I skipped over it or I didn't see it. I'm going to look at them all, bro. You can be sure. Thank you very much, Christopher Rollins, for being a member and for being here, supporting the channel. Chris went and got himself a 14-inch scope too, so he'll be trekking the skies, looking for the good stuff. Greg, hello to you. Thanks, Greg. Hey, Carlos. Thanks, man. Nice to see you. Whoop, problems with my computer again. Brian B. Yes, sir, brother. Thanks, man. Thanks for the comments too, bro. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for supporting the channel. Appreciate that very much. I don't see Pug Boy. I saw him before. 110, is that the right time? No, 124. Already late again. Wow, so many people here. Thanks a lot, Crimson. Yes, sir, Christopher Rollins. Thanks, bro. Put your hat in the freezer for a bit. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I should stream from inside of the freezer. That's what I should be doing. It's getting a little better. It's getting a little better. I think the Nazis are turning the entire world into a gas chamber with chemtrails. Yeah, definitely. I'm sure of that one. I'm actually sure of that one. And I don't know about you guys, been having a hard time breathing this week. Lots of problems. The AR guy, sorry to hear they are effing with your channel. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate that. That's some serious BS. It really is. But shows you're on to something. Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, why would they care? Well, that's what I say, the AR guy. Thanks a lot, man, for the support. Why the hell would they be hacking me or taking the numbers down if it wasn't anything important that I was showing? So I do believe that the moon is something that they are hiding. Tucker Carlson today on Fox. I don't know if it's on Fox News. Obviously, he's with Fox News. Tucker Carlson. I don't know if you all have heard it. I haven't seen it yet, but it's supposed to come out today, if I'm not mistaken. It's the UFO files. Something he's going to be talking about. There was mention that Tucker will be talking about Russian tic tacs also, and there's a couple of other areas, obviously, that they will be speaking about the UFO UAP report, especially after the Pentagon or military, I believe the Air Force, either way, one of the three branches of military in the United States of America have briefed or are going to brief NASA on the UFOs. So the Unidentified Aerial Task Force is in charge around Earth to look at and observe and obviously document, try to learn more about the UFOs that are flying around our Earth. Let's say the UFOs is a foreign threat. Let's speculate with this without mentioning any country. China or Russia, let's say. But seriously, with all due respect it could be the United States flying around up there for all we know. Could be the U.S. that has the secret projects, and it's very, very hush-hush and don't want people to know about what's going on. Not necessarily that they're doing anything sinister, but maybe they're protecting the country, right? So it could have to do with national security also issues. So again, if the Unidentified Aerial Task Force and whoever finds out that it's an inside threat or a foreign threat, say on Earth, right? They wouldn't have to go so far out with cameras to see if it was an exterior threat. So by me seeing them connect with NASA in that way and brief them, it could be because they're going to need NASA to be observing the UFOs that are further out. But then in my head, it's impossible that NASA would see UFOs further out and not mention it to the national security or the three branches of military or the Pentagon, right? Obviously, they would speak about it. The Black Vault, Greenwald, I think it is his name, was talking about an incident. I don't know if I should mention it here. And again, this is his information. The people, I'm still going to share it. The people, in some way, are allowed to, all those black lines on the UFO UAP report that we can't see, all those black lines that were blacked out. There's possibility for the public to appeal for those posts to be visible. And that's what the Black Vault was talking about. But what he said is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was the NSA that grabbed 100 files, and I don't know whether they were deleted or hidden. But again, it's related to UFOs. So what I'm seeing and hearing out there is that everything and anything related to UFOs is really being hidden. The UFO UAP report, there's two reports. There's one for the public and there's one for the military or probably the elites, high rankers, right? What could be some of the differences that would be on each of those reports? Like, what could they be trying to hide from us on the UFO UAP report? And again, this here, there's nothing confirmed. We're talking about it all together because it's something very extremely interesting. But who knows what's going to happen? We still don't know if the threat's outside or if it's foreign or if it's outside of this world. Could it be aliens that are flying around on, in these UFOs? So when you look up in the sky, people are seeing UFOs, but maybe we're not necessarily seeing the alien UFOs, or maybe we're seeing both, possibly. I did some polls in the community this week. Go and answer them if you want. Some questions about what you guys and gals think about the UFO report and what's going to happen, their intentions. So many possibilities, for sure. There's so many possibilities. Andrew brought up a couple of good ones too. And it's just an amazing time to be alive. Scary time, but an amazing time to be alive. Thanks a lot, Greg, from Arizona. I appreciate that, man. Thanks, bro, for appreciating it. From California, K Green, thank you so much. It's 30 degrees here, Celsius, Adela. 30 degrees here. And that's besides the humidex. So probably 31, 32 degrees. There's no wind whatsoever. I think it's 6 kilometers an hour, the wind. So that means it's very hot. And it's going up. The later it gets in a day, it's going up. Somebody was asking me that last week. Do you notice how the temperatures go up and down? Really weird. Sometimes it's cold, even if the temperatures are hot. And yes, I have been noticing a difference in the way I feel the temperatures for sure. Thank you very much, Alf. Alf Future, we support you, man. The truth has to be known by everyone. Yes, and with your work, that is going to be possible. Thanks, man. Thanks for believing in me, man. Never give up, man. We love you from Mexico. Muchas gracias. Thanks so much, my friends in Mexico. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, for a brain freeze, exactly. Would feel good. Denver, Jackie. Jackie Goodson, North Carolina. Thank you very much. How are you guys down there? I hope there's not too much flooding. North Carolina was going through some flash flooding the past couple of days. I hope you guys are all doing okay down there. What's going on, y'all? Good to see you, Bruce. Donnie C., how's it going? We're talking about the odd way the UFO, the Unidentified Aerial Task Force, are being hush-hush about everything, and they're briefing NASA on UFOs. What are they going to do? They're going to get together and make a team to try to see where these lights are coming from. I'm still doubtful that the lights are coming from outside. I tend to think it could be really a foreign country. And until they stop the threat, they would honestly never be able to speak about it. So maybe this is why they're holding everything back, the UFO report. Maybe this is what's going on. Exactly. Could be. It's possible. Greg said it. They got to get their lies to match. Absolutely. Oregon, hello. Time's going back. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Bruce says, oh, come on, Bruce. Stop reading the comments. Get your beard on the mic. Yeah, okay, man. That's what I'm going to do. What's the craziest thing Little Castro is implementing this past week? Oh, you know Little Castro. Trudy. Isn't that pathetic? It's scary, eh? And it's not a joke. He really is Lil Castro. Lil Castro. I love that. What's the crazy things Lil Castro is implementing this past week? Well, crazy Lil Castro is trying to take over a quick victory or something like that, what he's doing. Did you see him dissolving Parliament? He dissolved Parliament. I don't know what it means, but it sounds freaking bad. That's how it is. People have no idea what's going on. He talked to, what is it, Deputy General or something General, right? Governor General or something. He went in and they said, they're not going to tell you what was said in that room. No one's going to know what was said in that room. Jeez, it's hot. Sad, eh? I did actually, Floyd, I did go around to start looking at the other platforms. And of course, I'm maintaining this one. I mean, I don't want to slack off here, but yeah, I'm looking at the other platforms. And very soon, and once in a while, I'm going to get a video or two up there to push it to Frédéric Morin. Bonjour à toi, mon frère. Merci. Thanks, bro. That was fun. Lil Castro. Got to 118 degrees in Arizona this summer. It's crazy, Cam. That is too hot. Richard Vega, how's it going? Dabs Anonymous, hello. I'm scrolling down now to try to see everything. A new PocketNet platform. Would love to have you over on there. Check in on to it. PocketNet. I'll write that down, brother. PocketNet. Yeah, I'll check that out, man. Numbers still rolling down. Keep coming back, guys. It's getting worse and worse. The trolls. You're gonna never see me leave here, even if I get poor. Worst comes to worst, hackers. You're gonna see a video of me crying, asking people for donations, and that I have no more money, and that I was completely ruined and stuff. And you know what's going to happen? I know what's going to happen. I'll get more support. So if you want to keep hacking the channel, by the way, hackers, thank you. It's helping also in my event. I'm getting more contributions. Thank you very much. It's going to change soon. Bug shifts coming. Yes. Don't talk about bugs here. It's not bugs, it's UFOs. Not pixels. Yeah, it's a big shift for sure, but it's coming. It's going to shift. Here's a nice number. JT1111. Thank you. Thanks for being a member too, my friend. Thanks so much, guys. Hey, Bruce, I'm looking forward to those late night. That's true. Keep up the amazing. Well, listen, your suggestions. Okay. I promise the week's coming. So, yeah, I promise. I'm not going to put it back again, JT1111. I did mention that to do the late streams. And some of you will have a better time, I guess, reaching. It'll be easier for some of you because some of you are here very, very late. And I can't thank you enough for doing so. JT1111, be watching for the streams. And I'll give you guys all a heads up too. And even on the members, when we become enough members on the member side and members start telling me, Bruce, you got to start doing live streams on the members. You guys and gals are the boss. You decide what we do. I love streaming. I love talking to you all. And thanks for looking forward to that, my friend. Floyd Stats, thank you so much. How did you know I was going to have bacon this afternoon? Will do, brother. Thanks a lot, man. I love you for it, bro. Kazoo thanks you. When he sneezes, I say Kazuntite. But anyways, not funny. Kazuntite? No. Yeah, I got to stay cool. Medford, Oregon. Thank you very much, Star Hunter. AC Blith. YouTube is thing of the past now, buddy. Your channel is spot on. Thank you so much, my friend. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that, man. Thanks, guys. Teresa, be kind. How are you doing? Sending you love and energy. Hope your family's doing well. I know lots was going on these days and stuff, and I hope you're doing a lot better, Teresa, be kind. Hang in there. I had a family member that was forced to give into the system and for a certain thing, and yeah, a lot of us are upset with that. So Teresa, be kind. Hang in there. Bonjour. Merci, Teresa, be kind. J'espère que tout va bien. Wow, Richard, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Richard. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. Donnie C, how's it going, man? Bruce, I've been seeing a lot of activity going on the moon. Hey, thanks, Donnie C, for sharing that. Yeah, man, there's a lot. There is a lot going on up there. And I've been seeing some larger objects also approaching the moon, even in the afternoon the other day. And I'll be watching. Guys and gals, thanks again, guys. What do you think of where the bloody moon is? It's out of place. Okay, look up where the moon goes up and goes down all year. There's an area where a time of the year where the moon can shift and appear more in the northwest. Is it northeast? I think northeast, but it's in the south, really low below the trees. I wasn't able to film it again yesterday. Well, yesterday the chemtrails, and it was ridiculous. But the day before, in the south, moon really, really, really low in the sky. I needed to lift up so I can film it in the sky. And I would have to change where the telescope is and bring it out in front of the house, which I never have had to do ever before. Of course not, Jersey Dolphins. Oh, I feel a little sick today, actually. Oof, I don't know what it is. It is the heat. Yeah, I'm going to have to get the air conditioning on. Jersey Dolphins, like dumbass. Jersey Dolphins, be honored, man. With pleasure. With pleasure. I have another interview radio coming up. So that's a cool thing. and it'll be my third time on the FM radio, actually, be able to talk about some of the captures, and I'll be doing that again in a couple of weeks. Absolutely, Jersey Dolphins, and you let them know that I'll be there for sure. Thank you very much, Moo Man. Appreciate that. I can't text or answer. I'm listening while I'm driving. 10-4, Mr. Rollins. Be safe, brother, on that road. Thanks, the stats. Even helping the channel. You guys rock the stats. Shout out to the stats. Whole family's helping the channel. Star Hunter, hey. My pleasure, Eric. My pleasure, bro. Be safe, man. Janice Dale, how am I catching up? 117 and it's 142 there. Not working. Janice Dale. Watch this. I'll go real fast. 80 months to beat. Salute. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. Joey Stoner, we need all municipalities recording airspace in the infrared spectrum. You're absolutely right about that. Petition your local governments for surveillance. Very good, Joey Stoner. Thank you. Bruce, did you see last sky was hell of active with UFOs as I was pointing my class 3 laser at one of the UFOs moving. A couple minutes later, 3 or 4 started to move towards me. It was crazy. That is always awesome. Always awesome. I've been very careful with my laser. I haven't used it not once after I realized that, it's really iffy here in Canada using those things. They're illegal. And I'm careful with the planes. And listen, I'm not telling you not to use it. Keep doing it. It's amazing. I do it when I go out into the woods, which I haven't done in a little while, which I am going to do before winter comes, definitely. Go out into the boonies. A little creepy these days going out into the boonies. I don't know, the air feels different. I feel different. Everything feels different around me, and I can't detect what it is. Something not right. Almost like Earth shifted a couple of feet, and there's a little difference, right? Maybe the sun is shifting us. Did you see Jupiter's moons shifting in the video? And the star over top stayed there. So that means the moons are shifting and turning, and Jupiter's shifting and turning. Well, Earth is also shifting and turning. So it could be that sun that is changing all the magnetism and the way those planets rotate around in the solar system. Maybe the last time this solar event happened, thousands or hundreds of years ago, maybe the moon wound up beside Earth. Maybe the moon changed places. Maybe the moon was in a different place before. Who knows? Proud to be promoting the best UFO UAP Total Truth channel on the tube. Come one, come all. I can't thank you enough, Bug Boy. Great. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much, Jersey Dolphin. It means a lot, man. But more and more, I have been mentioning it, and I want to do it legitimately, and I want people to understand that I'm finding amazing things, but I'm not trying to pass off as Mr. Ufologist. I'm really not. I'm studying to be a ufologist. Yes, I consider myself a person that studies ufology, and yeah, in my head, I'm Bruce the ufologist, right? But in reality, I don't have the credibility from any institution. I just want people to know that. And I'm not, I think it's even more amazing that if I don't have any scientific degree, that I'm still able to do this. When people that have telescopes don't always show the work the same way I'm doing it. I do have some exclusive captures, which is just pretty cool. Bruce, you might want to look at, called Clout Hub by Will. He owns his own servers. Very interesting. You can go live, chat almost ready. Awesome. You can do a meeting with breakout groups, a replacement for Zoom. Greg, thanks a lot, Greg. Oops, sorry about that. Do I have my pen? My lucky pen. Sent. in the mail to me. It's a lucky pen. Yeah, I'll write that down. I need a paper. Yeah, I'll check that out, man. Definitely check that out, Greg. I appreciate it, man. Thanks very much. The Divine Sorcerer is in the house. Floyd Stats, thank you so much for the good energy. The Divine Sorcerer is in the house. Hello to you. Thanks a lot, man. Pug Boy, hit the like button, guys, gals. Dope. Thank you, Mr. Pug Boy. Got Kenny Logan. Kenny Logan. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Wow. Kenny Langford. Thank you very much. Have you seen any TR3Bs? P.S. Keep up the good work. Thanks a lot, Kenny. I've seen a triangular object. It was a while back. It was in 218, 219, probably more 218, a partial eclipse with the sun and the moon that was occurring here in Montreal, and I was able to capture a perfect triangle. I see triangles on the moon always parked in the same place where the Apennine Mountains are. But again, whether it be pareidolia, whether it be just the shadows that are creating those large triangles, benefit of the doubt, I'm not going to block that theory out. I'm not saying they're necessarily parked UFOs, but yeah, not very often. To be honest with you, I'm surprised. I would have liked to have seen more triangles in the sky flying by, like the one with Jeremy Corbell, where you literally see. That's the only capture I was able to get once, but it was going by really fast, and I was able to get the same exact shape as the leaked Jeremy Corbell video of that triangular craft that's flashing, by the way, which I've never seen before. I've never ever seen any UFOs flashing. I mean, like plane lights. It's ridiculous. And that's, I really wonder if it's not secret projects that they're showing us when it comes to like the Jeremy Corbell one that we saw. I mean, who knows? Jersey Dolphin. I don't think Nazis went to escape to the moon, but rather they fled to Antarctica. Yeah, it's funny you say that. I'm sort of a bit stuck on both. I've always sort of thought they were on both, but I would say that they would have gone to Antarctica first and in the ice and whatnot. And of course, at one point, they could have developed their capabilities a lot further to be able to go up to the moon. It could have taken them a couple of years, maybe 5-10 years. They probably would have done it. But in Antarctica, yes, definitely. Definitely. Thank you very much, Tony. Keep at it, Bruce. I've been at the UFO subject 50 years. Tony, I can't thank you enough, man. I love you guys for it, for connecting, for appreciating it. Seti, hello to you. Thank you very much. Yep, you're right. What's next, says KM. That's what I want to get to. Try to get down. JVL. Vriltech. What up, dude? Brent. Hey, Brent, thanks a lot for being a member, you guys. Can't thank you all enough. Diane Moore, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Diane, you should have waited. If you ever have any problems, Diane, or any of you, with giving the money for a certain month, pull out. Don't feel that you have to be here 12 months. You can be here 1 month and never contribute again, and I'll love you till the end of the time. Till the end of time. Either way. From the swamp in Alabama, New York State, it's been a good week, mostly cloudy skies around here. Really foggy last night. Floyd, the fog here last night was incredible. A bit the night before, too. We had an excessive amount of spraying here. The chemtrails were absolutely crazy. They sprayed the hell out of us here. It was really, really bad. Yeah, for sure. Definitely, Andrew L. Could be human. For sure. Thanks a lot, Eric, for stopping by, man. Thanks again, Mr. Floyd, thanks. Better get a AC unit, Bruce. The earth is shifting. Palm trees will be growing soon in your area. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on, man. Like historians found in past digs, Oak Island, you're absolutely right. Yes, they find seashells in areas where there was not any water, in a desert, finding seashells in a desert too. Thanks, bro, man. It's true. That's what's going on. It is a shift, and it is going to get hotter and hotter here. Have you seen all the snow Brazil has gotten, and Africa, and in the desert, the floods in Oman? Oman in the desert was flooded. People were driving around in boats in the desert. No jokes. Just very recently, less than a week ago, probably, or a bit more than that. I regret not recording it or taking a picture of them. That's for sure, man. There's often, actually, I missed. Thanks again, Floyd. Often, I've missed a lot of captures that I've seen with the naked eye, and that I didn't have the camera ready, or that I was looking at something else. Unfortunately, what is to come now with the UFO and UAP report? What are they going to do? Are they going to? Have they found out if it's an inside threat or it's an outside threat? They're still not telling us. That's what I'm so curious to know, Sergio. And all that for what? Are you talking about what? What the hell are you talking about, Sergio? Darren S. Good afternoon, Bruce and all. Sergio. And all that for what? For truth, bro. We got to bring this bloody truth out. Governments are holding truth back from us, and by bringing up this subject, well, we'll bring out the damn truth. People like hiding. Good afternoon, Bruce and all. Again, Darren S., thank you so much. Hey, Southern 00. Elbow cough. Happy Friday. Thank you very much. Yeah, Brian. Literally. Yeah. Yeah. Literally. And it was planned, eh? After the third and third wars, or second wars, actually, sorry. We had the Third Reich, and now the fourth. And the fourth is the newly designed one, where they hide from clicking their heels and they don't stick their hands up in the air, right? We still do now, but we go, hi, hey everyone. There, they weren't saying hi. Yeah, of course, Jay. That's exactly what they did. Yeah, it never stopped. It's all an image to make people believe that it has. Sergio, thank you very much for asking, man. So, what's the conclusion of my research? So, UFO report, UAP report on my research. Many different characteristics. I do not believe the UFOs that I've been capturing are from the same area. They seem to be coming to the moon. They seem to be leaving the moon. We catch some in the sky here over Earth. It could be many different, Sergio, many different types of UFOs that we're catching. I really believe that there's a UFO from the aliens, the anti-gravity technology and everything. And I think now the humans have the anti-gravity technology. And there could be a couple of countries right now that are racing, okay, to get the anti-gravity technology out first and to get their weapons up and whatever, direct energy weapons, or whether these UFOs are running on free energy, I don't know, but they could be free energy systems. It would be a one-time thing where you light these things up and then you just let them go all over the sky, and they can film, document, everything at the same time. There's definitely a lot going on. Definitely a lot going on. Martin, thanks so much for being here. Thank you very much, Vegan777. I've been seeing you around. I often see Vegan777 and all our friendly channels where we all hang out together. Like saying hi once in a while. It's like a game of Clue, my friend. We never know who's a troll, who's not. I'm even afraid to say hello to people now. Timothy's in the house. Manzo, thank you very much. Thanks, Richard. Michelle, hello to you. Thank you, Diane. Have a nice afternoon. The Divine Sorcerer, thanks again for being here, my friend. Being a member, you guys. There we go. Pug Boy's there. Coming up. Pug Boy, we are sad to announce that Bruce has been abducted. This may take a while. Yeah, probably take a while. Definite while. Actually, maybe they're slowly abducting me. Timothy from Seattle. Thank you, Seattle. I got lots of friends from Seattle. Thanks, man. Shirley says, hello from Great Britain. Thank you very much. I hope that's Great Britain flag. Tracy Reed, thank you so much. Appreciate that. We appreciate your time, energy, and effort. Stay true, Bruce. They try to hide truth. Humanity have to unite. Yes, no matter what. Much love from Ohio. Thanks, my friends. Love you guys. Thank you very much, Tracy. I really appreciate it. I love you for it. And you're absolutely right about that. We do have to stick together. That's what we got to do. Blacks, whites, Asians, everything. No matter what race, color you are, whether you're Greek or we have to stick together. Definitely have to stick together. UFOs are real, says Greg. Oh, yes, they are, my friend. Definitely. And we need their help. I believe that, Greg. Those are around the lines of what I'm thinking. I'm not brushing them off as being completely evil just yet. Jensen Dog, hello to you. Thank you so much. Finally, Mr. Donald Trump. Hello, Mr. President. What did you find on the moon? Well, check your Twitter because I did send you something. But if the president was listening, wouldn't it be easy for him just to start a page and write Donald Trump and ask questions? So on the moon, there are structures. There are UFOs, lights that are going down under the hazes. And it happens pretty often. And I see some explosions occurring at the same time. So could there be a breakaway civilization, Mr. President, on our moon? I think it would be important for you to look at that, even though you're such a busy person coming out. And by the way, we're looking forward to see you in 2024. The president never left. Mr. Donald Trump is still the president of the United States for me. KM, ever heard about the Stardust Ranch? Yep. An Arizona homeowner's interview is pretty wild. Yeah. For some reason, I'm being a little careful. Thanks again, you guys. Thanks, Tracy, Floyd, everyone. Being very careful talking about that certain incident makes me believe the alphabet, says Pink Dude. Makes me believe the alphabet government organizations are the secret Nazis at the head. Yeah. And though confusing and disinforming and disinformation, we are led to believe they are American and for Americans, but they're not. See, you said a lot there, Pink Dude, a lot. And I agree with what you said. And the ideal, and I said it a long time ago, I believe the ones running our own countries are not our people, are not from our race either. Not necessarily saying aliens, but I'm telling you, they make themselves look American and they do the American thing. Maybe have the eagle, on their wall, American flag flying. But it's like you said, it's not so. And the perception was changed. So people will see Americans ruling and they will not see the truth, even though it's still just a theory or a speculation. For me, it's past being a speculation, but by respect, not confirming anything, that's what I say. So yeah, that's true. John Lear, well, I only saw his last interview. He changed. He did an interview on I'm not going to mention the channel. He was telling her off and stuff. He said there was no one on the moon too at one point, but like I said, I just believe he could be a double agent or just a shill, government shill. Says he wants to know all about NASA, John Lear, but in reality, and with all due respect, listen, he's going to get a good laugh at this for sure, because John Lear is a guy that is not shy to speak out, and when somebody lies, he usually plasters it all over the place. But it depends what you do in life. You do something in life, you start lying or disinforming and stuff, you get caught. So whether he is or not, I don't have that proof. But I have seen him change his mind sometimes. But then again, I change my mind sometimes. Sometimes I change my thoughts. I'll never change the thought that someone's up there on the moon, but I do change sometimes what I can think. In reality, I just go through theories. You know it. I love going through all the theories here. Hey, what if we are the aliens sent 200 light years ahead of the warships that are arriving? Yeah, now you're getting into my. This is what I love talking about. So to create a planet for the upper class of aliens that will soon rid us all once they arrive. That's an interesting one. Like I said, we traveled through time, and we're here before the Big Bang. Yet we're here with the information of what is going to happen. It's incredible when you think of it, eh? Add a little bit of teleportation or some portals into that, and wow, very interesting topics for sure. Take me to your dealer. I don't have a dealer, dude. I have a leader. I have a leader. Take me to your dealer. Pretty good dealer, eh? Two small 14-inch videos, but camera was my cell phone. That doesn't matter. That's what you told us, man. You got the 14 and you're still using the smaller camera. It doesn't matter. It's still going to be nicer than the other ones. And cool, man. I'll be able to confirm and check it out. I did see the triangular cloud one. That was a cool one. You guys can check out his channel too. Martin, thanks again so much. Astronaut said we have visitors again. Yeah, they're starting, Greg. You're absolutely right about that. Even the ones that went to the ISS space station also saw lights. The Russian astronauts, cosmonauts or astronauts, they also saw a sign. Sergio, there's cloud cover, but yes, the sun is visible. The sun should be visible right now for me. I could see the sunlight coming in. I'm going to film the sun again today, everybody, to see if there's any more solar flares. So the plasma and the explosions and everything that's going on, you saw it in my last video. That's dangerous for Earth. All that stuff flies around. This is like when we see little balls flying off of the sun. They're not little balls. They're ginormous balls of plasma. With each of those balls have enough energy to produce electricity probably for 2 or 3 years for all of the United States of America and Canada. Just one of those plasma balls. The size of them, bigger than Earth. The sun's spitting out other suns. That's what it's doing. Jensen Dog. Thank you very much, Richard, for all the support, my friends. Stan's Cave is here. Thanks, Southern 00. Star Hunter, smash that like button. Thanks. Gilles Tremblay, yes sir, Bruce. Maître, à ton live demain. Merci, Gilles Tremblay. Je vais te voir là demain, mon frère. Même heure, mon ami. Sergio asking if who can see the sun right now. It's 85 degrees here. So freaking hot, says Diane Moore. Wow, that is hot, my sister. Can't wait till winter. You're thinking like me. Just today, I said I can't wait for winter to arrive. It'll be a lot cooler. Then we'll freeze our asses off. But thanks again, Stan's Cave. Thanks for coming back, my friend. Experimental Elemental. Hello to you. Thanks. Could be possible, Michelle. Definitely possible. Yeah. That's the thing. Terraforming Earth, but not in our favor. Ever notice how they're burning down all the trees? Not going to tell me the sun's causing that. We see firemen on the sidelines with their arms crossed because they have to, just watching the forests burn. So weird. Thanks to stats. Note to all, let's help Bruce by liking every video and subscribing. Really means a lot, Richard. Everyone that does that subscribes to the channel and watches the videos, really, really helps. Can't thank you all enough. I so appreciate it. Definitely. Member video today, as soon as I get off here. And then, so where is Bruce going to pop up in a couple of days? I'm not saying it. That way the trolls won't be able to get ahead of me. I'm getting smart. And of course, we are the 20th. I'll be back at the mail on the 21st, 22nd. Alf, Future, thank you very much. Pink Dude, and perhaps, okay, so I'm scrolling down now. There we go. All the way down. Don't worry. Has the hacking started to reduce, or is it worse? It's worse and mostly maintaining, Richard. Same thing. All numbers are going down. Both channels, English and French. French channel, they got me down to zero, the revenue. So on the French channel, I make $100 a month. I show the revenue too of how much I made. So if they get this channel down to 100, that means literally I'll be back down to 200 a month, and which would be ridiculous. But that's what they're doing. It's going down, and every day, I already didn't have that much per month. So, like for example, this month, I'm going to have just a little more than half of what I usually get as revenue. And next month, I guess it'll be a quarter of the revenue. And the hackers are going to have one hell of a big surprise for them, because karma is a bitch. Karma's a sweet bitch. Sorry, but it's true. I love that bacon. Oh, yeah. My bacon. Cindy Lou, who's in the house? Whoops, she disappeared. Now she reappeared. Thanks, Darla. I'm having problems. There, just erased 3 of them. Richard became a member. Can't thank you enough, my friend. So it's 2 o'clock. Got to scroll down to see what the new comments are. I'll contact 97 Rock, and someone will be getting a hold of you. Floyd, at any time you guys want to connect with people and have them email me and reach me, you damn right. I'll do every interview, any interview, big and small. Spaced Out Radio. Need to get you on Spaced Out Radio. Thurston, thanks. Just seeing these, my friends. Andriel says, if the Nazis did alien DNA experiment on our parents' generation, which I believe they did completely, they would have to wait until roughly this time in our lives to see what kind of characteristics or powers we are currently developing. That is right. That's why the Masonic societies give out medals and awards and even small little amounts of money to students that do good and get on honor rolls around the world. And even here in the town of Salaberry to Valleyfield, one of the schools has a Mason sign in it. It's a plaque, and on the plaque has all the names of the 85% plus kids. All these kids are going to be met in their lives. They'll never know it's the elites hooking up with them. They'll think it's just a lucky business offer that they got. But in reality, if you're smart and you're in on this world and you have something that you can do that others cannot do, they're going to own you. They own you. They're going to want you to work for them. Then you'll start working for someone and you'll say, well, I'm not going to work for the government. But in reality, you're going to be working for a subdivision of the government that no one's going to know that it's government, but in reality it is. It's just like, a kid, right? You come up to a kid says there's a monster in his or her room. You make a little joke, you laugh at him, and the kid starts to laugh. Kid's not afraid anymore. because the parent with good intentions changed the perception of their own child not to be afraid of monsters. So maybe the next day or the next night, the kid's going to see the monster or something, which is probably really there. And the kid's going to laugh his head off and say, no, you're not real. Change the perception of someone. That's why someone gets balls to do crazy stuff sometimes, because they believe it. If somebody believes a certain thing, maybe they'll do drastic things too. Not always a good thing, right? Kevin Johnson, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that, man. And I also have videos like tonight. We'll go back and maybe look at a couple of shots and videos. I have access to the videos here, and we could always look at the some videos together. But Floyd, if you contact 97 Rock, for sure, you just leave messages to some people, some of you, and it works. It definitely will work. I've never done this in the past. Eric, are those moon structures up there ancient? That's the thing. They can be. I'm not going to say no, because honestly, they look deserted. It looks like there's a whole bunch of dirt thrown over it. But then again, could that be the camouflage? But that's a good question, Eric. Rich Williams. Thanks, Rich. Hey, Rich, and thanks for being a member, man. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Wow. Thanks, man. And thanks for the feedback, the comments, man, and everything. So like he says, are those moon structures up there ancient? It's a big possibility that they could be. And if they're ancient, maybe the lights that we're seeing there, Eric, could be just curious humans that are there on secret projects, maybe looking to see what could have happened on the moon. Maybe they're observing, analyzing that. Listen, if there was a big apocalyptic event on the moon, wouldn't all the bodies and beings still be exactly in the same areas where the catastrophic events happened, whether there was a war or something? It must be, how incredible would it be to land on the bloody moon? I'm just actually realizing it for the first time how scary it would be. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to expect. Wouldn't be surprised landing if there was vegetation. I'm telling you, that's not going to surprise me if I land. What's going to surprise me is when I land on like I'm going right. When I land on the moon, if there isn't any vegetation there, then I'm going to be dumbfounded. Then I'm going to fall to my knees and say, "What the hell have I been filming for the past 6 years?" Right? Lots of colors up on the moon. Lots of colors up there, whether it be minerals, whether it be moss or overgrown forest, is what I think. Over the structures, you have blurry patches. The blurry patches are most likely vegetation coming from these areas. I do believe there's vegetation on the moon. I believe the atmosphere levels on the moon have never been really spoken about, that they would have said that it's about 60% or 61%, right? 64%. There's a lot less atmosphere, they say, on the moon, but that's just what they say. It doesn't mean, doesn't mean it's true in reality. Sébastien, mon frère, je te remercie, man, pour tout, man. Thanks for everything, bro. For the Master of Moon, from the bottom of my heart. Can't thank you enough, Sebastian Robert. Un gros merci, man, pour tout le support que tu donnes à la chaîne. Vraiment apprécié, man. I really appreciate it, you guys. Yes, sir. Pug Boy says, be right back. What am I at now? 142. I'm still at 215. Love your work, brother. I don't want to go ahead. I want to see all the comments, guys. Thanks to Divine Sorcerer. It means a lot. Thank you for keeping us informed of what's going on above. Keep up the awesome work, my friend. Thanks much. Thanks, you guys. I love you guys so much. You guys rock. Pug Boy, thank you so much. Can't thank you enough, man, for everything you guys do. Hey, Michel Sagnier. Salut, mon frère. Thanks, man. Merci. Nelson. Aniceto. Nelson, thanks so much for being a member, you guys. Thank you. Member video coming up this afternoon. It's the next video I'll be working on. And then right after the member video, I'm going to jump on a video for you all. And then tomorrow, Patreon video over members and French channel, French video. I'm keeping up. I'm trying. Thanks a lot, the Divine Sorcerer. Bruce, you are dead on correct about the moon, dude. It was way low and way south. And I was like, what's going on here? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it made no sense. It was completely in the south. It was under the trees. It was lower than the houses. So I was in the back, set up, waiting for the moon to come up, and it didn't rise, Christopher. It went up to the house, and then it went down in the same area, all in the south. I would say it went up in the southeast. Makes no sense. And set in the south. Rise in the southeast, set in the south. It's been 2 days that the moon's been doing that. And I don't know I think I put it in the video. Maybe I did or maybe I didn't in the last video. Where you see I'm filming the moon, it's in the front of my house, over off to the right, where I've never, ever filmed there before the sun. That's the worst of it. Very, very funny. Thanks, everybody, for the donations and for being a member and for believing in me, or just appreciating the work that I do here on the channel. I do this full time. I don't have any job. This is the only job I have. It was risky, me coming in doing this. And of course, I've been just enjoying the minimal amount of money coming in. Minimal, just getting by. But that's all I'm asking for, is to get by. But the hackers now are rolling down the numbers, so it will at one point affect my revenue. Am I ever going to stop doing this? No. Even if I get shut down, you could be sure in a couple of hours or maximum one day, I will be back up. My fundraiser will always be there. It will always serve for what it's supposed to serve for, and nothing is going to change. Just sometimes we have to endure a lot of crap. Sometimes it's going on, but what do you want a guy to do? Just got to hang in there, right? Can't do anything else. Guitarzan. I love that one. 03. Love your work, Bruce. Thank you very much. Guitarzan. That's an awesome name. Channel name, my friend. Yes, thanks, Darla. Another great supporter of the channel, Thurston. Him too, saying he's going to push my work out here and there. You guys are awesome. It's Bacon Friday. Get cooking. Bacon's good for your health, eh? They say it, eh? There's none of that bull crap that bacon's no good for you. It definitely is. I'm a corn freak. I like corn. When I cook bacon, I grab loads of corn and I put it and cook it in the grease. Just no salt or nothing. Just hard orange, brown corn. Cooked the hell out of it. Possibly even 2 generations ago. Yeah, man. I think so. I think we're looking at all the way back to the beginning of the human species, most likely, to see what their descendants evolve into. Exactly. They talk about monkeys. Man, listen. If we... Oh, see? I still have that. Maybe we're monkeys, man. I don't care what anybody says, the possibilities, right? Considering now that they have human pansies, right? Eesh, disgusting. They actually did it. They crossed a chimpanzee with a human. It's been done. I'm not going to name the countries because it's more than one country that did it. Well, whatever goes on, it's always the same countries. If it's not China, it's the US that are doing something, right? Honestly, it's always one or the other, A lot of flack for China, boy, these days. The government's getting really hated for the shit that they're doing. Very, very bad. Grafted Branch, Homestead, thank you so much, guys. That really means a lot. Thank you so much for becoming a member, my friends. It helps so much. Maybe one day when the hackers hack me so much where there's no views at all here anymore, well, at least on the member side, Because by the way, did you know that I think that the members' views are being rolled down? So far, for me, I've never seen more than 1 or 3 members watch the member videos. So thank you, all of you. Really, honestly, I don't know how many members I have now. I will have to count one day. It's still, we're a very, very small bunch, but now less small, and I'm happy for it. And I can't thank you all for the help and the support. And like I said, you can pull out at any given time. Money doesn't grow on trees for anyone, and a lot of you, that's what you're doing. You're pulling out, and when you pull out, you're actually messaging me saying, Bruce, I'm only pulling out this month, but I'll be back next month and stuff. My God, guys, it's ridiculous. I mean, you don't even have to say that, but thank you so much for being that cool, that loving. Grafted Branch, Homestead, and everyone. Thanks a lot, you guys. June, nice to see you, June. Alaskan Mall. I love Alaskan Mall. I love the name. Hey, Christopher, I noticed the moon came up in the opposite place last night. Weird science. Yep. It was definitely in the wrong places. Bruce, is there such a thing as a planet lurking around us or some star? Absolutely, Eric. I believe in that 100%, man. I believe around Earth, there's a planet. Whether it be a planetoid or planet-sized object, I do believe it. It's round-ish because we'd see it. But then again, everything at a certain size is round. There's a fact to that. There's some credibility to that. And, people talk about Nibiru. People talk about Planet X. What would we call a large object in the solar system? We probably never know which system it is. Hello, Stevie Robson. Thank you very much, Stevie. I appreciate that, my friend. And a planet lurking around us or some star. I think maybe the star. Listen, guys, here in Montreal the other day, I was not able to refine the video. What the heck is that? I have white hair now? Yeah, white hair growing in. Oh my gosh. Looks bad, the white hair on the video. Okay. A second sun, folks, was seen less than a week ago here in Montreal. It was on our news in Montreal. They showed a big asteroid or a big ass meteor. It was orange. It was 4 times the size of our bloody sun. It's on Meteors, Montreal. You have to look in the videos. My family members went. My mother went. My kid went. Nobody found the sun video. I confirm that I saw it there. Yes, there was a real sun in the sky at 9:30 at night. No, I didn't see it. Not even close. It was raining here. But in Montreal, people filmed it. And if it's off of YouTube, it's because they're hiding something. So let me tell you something, everyone. The UFO UAP report could have to do a lot with a meteor. Maybe the UFOs that they're talking about are meteors, right? There's maybe some type of thing that they're doing to hide exactly what's going on. Big ass meteor in the sky of Montreal at night. It was gigantic. And the guy in French on Météo Montreal said, Ça doit être un gigantesque météore. It must be a gigantic meteor going by or something like that. It was not mentioned. They did not mention it, Eric. Imagine. Thanks, Dale. Moon is to the southeast of its normal spot. Pointed it out to a few people the other night. Absolutely, Dale. And not a lot of people are noticing that. And I'd be honest with you, it's normal that I guess we don't notice those things. But excuse me. But watching the moon every night and every time it's out, of course I'm going to realize that it's out of place. And boy, is it out of place. The Terminator line, you're still seeing the Terminator line in about the same area. But look at Jupiter's moons that were turning and spiraling, and something's not right. Something's off. And let me tell you, watch this. Guaranteed, I believe I'm 100% right. A large celestial object came into the solar system or is still there and went by Earth and caused an incredible magnetic change. The solar flares on the sun for the past 2 weeks pulled possibly this large object into the solar system, thus changing the magnetism of the way Earth, the moon, turns itself in its own orbit, affecting Earth's magnetosphere, causing major catastrophic flood flashes and storms and sinkholes. You saw them last year all over in Siberia and Russia. Sinkholes, right? Whole parking lots with holes in the ground that go 40 to 100 kilometers deep. Can't even see the bottom. The pits of hell. It's like everything. It's like the whole earth is being ripped apart, like somebody peeling an orange there. This is what's going on. Is it a normal process? It could be a normal process too, but I'm telling you, something came into the atmosphere of the solar system, to the solar system, from maybe interstellar space, like Oumuamua did before it left and went out into the constellation of Lyra. NASA and everyone said that Oumuamua was totally alien. It had nothing to do with any characteristics of any asteroids they'd ever seen. The shape, size, and form makes no sense. You have this elongated strip of an object, right? And like a pillar, and it's turning front to back, head to toe, and it's gaining speed, Oumuamua, as it entered inside of the solar system. Why do they call it Oumuamua? Well, I believe it was someone from Hawaii Observatory or something that saw it. So Oumuamua. I don't know what it's called. I think it's the Invader or the Visitor, something like that, right? And the meteor that we saw the other day that they put in the news, well, it's a big ass meteor that was seen. Here's a scary part. It was seen. So how could something as big as the sun, guys, bigger than the sun, okay? Or it looked bigger than the sun. Don't forget, it was close to Earth, so obviously it wasn't the size of the sun, but it was still large. But that would be a UFO. We would have seen, my gosh, we would have seen that major meteor come in to the solar system. Unless it came into the solar system and stopped, it would be a UFO. So, like I said in 2016, I believe that all the meteors and asteroids that we see could very well be, quite simply, UFOs, right? That are natural looking. So, in other words, for thousands of years, everybody sees these asteroids going by over Earth and just say, well, big pieces of rocks and meteors. Holy crap. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's actually them that actually watching us, you know? Mike Isaacs, great captures, man. Thanks so much. Keep focused. Hackers are trying to throw you off. Oh, they are. They're throwing the channel off. I'm always focused. I'm going to be focused until I go down, unfortunately, but it's coming. This is serious. Channel ain't going to be around for a long time if they keep bringing down my numbers. I don't see myself lasting more than 4 weeks. I'm going to be very honest with you. And after that, well, what's going to happen is there'll be no more revenue, no more views. And me, well, I'll just keep posting these beautiful, amazing videos, but I am going to have to, get support from somewhere. That's for sure. Oh, yeah, damn right. Let's get together and jam on the guitar. That's another thing, Richard. Yeah, man, I got to get back to jamming, man. And jam on the guitars and a couple rum and cokes, and I'll bring the rum. And yeah, it'd be awesome. We got to hook up a live a live stream where we all play our guitars together and compare and do notes. That's something cool, actually. Sounds really cool, actually, Richard. Yeah, Greg, the Matrix is definitely glitchy, and he wrote that at 1:44, and I'm answering him at 2:30. Maybe they're building a cage around us. Maybe you're really smart, Dale. I'm telling you, man, I like those theories. Love those theories. Richard Vega. Yeah, Richard, absolutely. No, I'm sure you are. I'm definitely sure you are, man. You don't even aim them and stuff. I had some problems with people that were complaining. I don't know if they were going to call the cops to say that I was using the laser. So just being very, very careful, but absolutely. As long as it doesn't hurt them at all, as long as you're not blinding them into the windows, which would be crazy that people are doing that. But I'm the same as you. I'm very careful with them. Remember, Bruce, the oceans beneath the waves lie many civilizations. Oh, yes, Gary. I believe it 100%, actually. I do believe it 100%. And that's where they're going to come out, probably. They're coming out for some reason from the oceans. Eric, how's it going, man? Andrew Perry, hi, everyone. Thank you for your research, Bruce. Love the channel, man. Thank you so much. Gary from Arizona is here. Thanks a lot. Tyler hooked up with me on April Fool's. I worked 2 hours to send him some footage, and then he dropped me. And no, and I'm not going to put him down, but I will never let somebody post fake videos. And he posts fake videos, dude. Be very careful. It's funny you mentioned John Lear and now Secure Team. I'm telling you, bro, careful. You're hanging out with fake people. These are all shitheads, unfortunately. And him hitting the ditch and the mailbox stuff, and it's fake UFOs. I can't stand. What about you guys? I can't stand somebody that posts fake UFOs that pretends that they're real. I'd punch someone right in the temples when I see people do that, lying through their teeth to people. So I don't support his channel, but he's been doing good. He's back, and his community's back, full back. People can go and see him. Gets hundreds of thousands of views. Everybody loves him. Awesome. But the truth seekers, they're not there. They're not there at all. We are entering the next phase of the next generation my people speak of, and what the Mayans knew about. We're living in a magical world. Humans are magical. We've always been magical. We've always done magic. And it's probably what they hid from us when people started getting very acquainted with their powers and combining energies together and whatnot. I believe that very strongly, actually. Mayans, I have lots of things around me that give me energy, and when I do my research and concentrate on the things, a beautiful stone. Mayan calendar. Beautiful Mayan calendar. This is from the Royal... Okay. I guess I'm going to have to read that. What the hell's that? Oh, yes, the Royal Haciendas. Riviera Maya, Mexico. It says, be there from the beginning on the bottom. Be there from the beginning, and Riviera, Mexico. And that's where it's from. And I didn't buy it over there. And no, I've never been to Mexico, unfortunately. But I think it's pretty cool. The whole story and everything behind it. Nice little piece, eh? This is fresh out of the temple. No, I'm kidding. I wish. Still very interesting, though. Now my eye is going to bug me. Screw Earth-based credibility. Yeah, exactly. Screw the credibility. I film what I film, and I show what I show. People can think what they want, eh? UFOs are thick and plenty, but not containing... Whoops. Dale says, UFOs are thick and plenty, but not contacting normal people. I think they are here for an event. That's interesting, Dale. Thanks for sharing that. It could very well be, and it could be that event that a lot of you are telling me, the false flag events. Also, I believe we're living in a false flag right now. Noah flood was 6,000 years ago. Yep, so they say, which is really not long ago, right? And yeah, you know what I'm curious about? I wonder if there was a solar flare that day, the day of the flood, the month of the flood. Yes, only time. I have the capability of doing that. Never spoke about it to any of that here. I've astral traveled before, and I have the capability of doing it upon demand. I have a family member also that can do it. They're dangerous. Off to work. You keep kicking ass, bud. Much love. Thank you, Nelson. 146. I probably missed it. Damn. Sorry about that, guys. Swarb 92. I need some sleep. Why? Because I have black eyes. I've been sleeping all night, bro. Black eyes doesn't have anything to do with people's sleep. Some people have black eyes. I'm German. I have German blood. And the Germans' blood have the black eyes. Have you heard? I don't need sleep. I need revenue. Fuck the sleep. No time to sleep, man. Over 500 out-of-body experiences. I think I had 3, and I ain't going back. I was pulled out. I don't go on my own. They take me out. Last night, our moon was orange. Yes, here too. I imagine through the clouds. I was able to get a glimpse of it. Last night, our moon was orange and in a different spot, and the man on the moon looked like a perplexed and disappointed philosopher. Right? Man on the moon is left, I think. He's flipping upside down. I don't know. Me, it's only the shadows. I've always only seen shadows. You got to be careful where you're going. If you're leaving your body and you're seeing aliens and demons, you're maybe not going to a good place. I see beautiful angels when I leave my body. I don't see anything negative. I protect myself. I have a very, very strong protection. I be honest with you, I'm pretty sure ghosts burn up when they fly by me like I was the sun. I have that strong energetic property. And feel the heat distribution between my hands. It's all around my body, and I don't permit entities to get too close to me because I cook them. Really a fun and interesting channel. Thanks, Bob Dobbs. Thank you so much, my friend. Thanks, guys, for everything. Swarb 92. Hola. Mr. Bruce Human. Happy Friday from Edmonton. Thanks a lot. Nice name. I used to email my pictures of chemtrails to our country Department of Air Quality. Wow. Good for you. They must have been saying, look at this lady sending in stuff. Excuse me. It must scare them, the government, to know that we know all this stuff, what they're doing. And visions also. I have them too. Bojack. The astral traveling visions. I like that one. Thanks, Darla, for sharing. Saw reptilian beings who had humanoid bodies but were converted in skulls or scales. Jeez, dude. Get a priest at your house or something like that. Bojack, all around them, it was white. Yep, me too. It's always white. It's like a screen of energy or a television screen. It's rectangle too. I noticed it was a square. Corbell, definitely secret project. I believe so, Craig. Dang right, man. Bob Lazar. Listen, Bob Lazar is like a hero figure for me. But you know what? I still remain a little skeptical. Because Bob Lazar apparently doesn't believe that there's anyone on the moon. And when I found that out, my mouth dropped. And I said, it's impossible for him to think that. I believe it's a lie that he said. And I believe that the UFOs are on the moon, and that he said they were at the Zeta Reticuli star system, the binary star system, where aliens were coming a couple light years away to Earth. I don't believe it. I believe that they are on the moon. If they're smaller crafts, like Bob Lazar said that he found, I believe they're on the moon. Area 51 has 9 different crafts, and this was back in the day, they said. Well, definitely, I believe they caught them on the moon, or they crashed or something like that. If UFOs are crashing, let me tell you, an intelligent race is not going to let one of their UFOs crash on Earth. It would explode or whatnot, right? So if people start catching UFOs that landed, that could be secret project. Maybe Bob Lazar was working on a secret project for the United States of America that were drones or UFO drones that were to fly around and to rule over the Earth, work with free energy systems, absolutely free, undetectable, travel at the speed of light. That's scary shit. That is scary stuff, because it's the end of us. If a human has that capability of traveling at the speed of sound around Earth and hiding and striking anywhere on the planet, which already the states and most countries already can do, right? Strike around, except for, of course, Kim Jong-un, styrofoam rockets. 10 seconds after I stopped a couple of nights ago, I stopped recording the moon a couple of nights ago. A huge satellite or something went across the moon pretty quick, and that's the way it happens for me. Well, that's a sign telling you that watch the amount of objects you are going to get. You're going to get lots, and it's going to be lots of moments where you're not going to see it go by in the camera at all. I almost never do, Christopher. When I go inside and I sit down and I see what goes by, and I go, holy crap, look at that. The sun, that large UFO on fire. By the way, those who didn't see that video, head over to the video that I posted of a large, big-ass UFO going in front of the sun, UFO on fire. 2,000 views. The video got 2,000 views, and the numbers rolled back. I think they rolled back 7,000 views. So you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff. And praying mantis, translucent. Yeah, there's another one you don't want to see. Big praying mantis. No thanks. Cut his head off. Yeah, it is dangerous to open yourself to those things for sure. Amazon USB monoscope Wicked. It's really like 30 times, but it's awesome for $30 Canadian. Thanks for sharing that. Good morning, all. VC, how's it going? Thank you very much. I've learned this the hard way. Yeah, I believe it. So did I. Ever try drawing your ET and UFO experience? It's interesting. Ever try drawing your ET and UFO experience? Yeah, I like painting. I like drawing too. Actually, I have, oh my God, I have a lot of doodles on pages, and the doodles that I do are things like a building with someone falling out of the building. And at one point, it's a tree with a girl with long hair, curly hair, sitting under the tree, and she's playing a violin. I do weird shit, weird stuff. Sorry, I do draw these silly little pictures, but they're all over the book. So when I die, that'll be my kid's inheritance. All these screwed up pictures and little messages and little poems that I made everywhere. In my other life, that's all I did. I was a writer. I know it. And I was writing maybe the ancient scriptures. Who knows? Trying to valorize myself, eh? Is the sun liquid or solid? There's a very good question. Is it solid? Is it liquid? Is it gas? I think it's all three. It's both. I believe there's a solid surface, the sun. For me, I believe there's a solid surface. Then again, some people tell me maybe the sun's a portal. Oh, interesting. Black hole sun. The black hole going right through it. You got the beam of light that is clashing with the anti-gravity that's on the other side. Maybe the sun's a black hole. Maybe it's the closest black hole to Earth. And that's why we're seeing it so bright. Because around a black hole, it's bending light and it's bending everything. Basically, it's pulling things towards it. And all that light that's entering the black hole looks like a sun for us, maybe. When you look at a black hole, you can't see the black hole, but you could see all the electricity and magnetism and static that's around it. That's how I believe that we're seeing the UFOs. It's not the UFO itself I'm filming. It's probably just the atmosphere clashing that is around the photonic energy and light. That's what I believe the infrared camera is capturing. It's maybe not a shape or form because we always just see the lights. But still, inside of those lights, there is a shape and form, but it would be probably looking a lot smaller. Thanks for asking that, Fat Belly. Are you my brother? Fat Belly. They watch me since big surgery. There's your connection. There's your connection. Why? Sleepy Rain. Hiya, Bruce. Love what you do. Appreciate and respect all your hard work. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate that. And thanks so much for sharing it. Well, thanks a lot, Sleepy Rain. And thanks for the ongoing support to the channel. I hope you'll be checking out the videos. Thanks so much. And now if I scroll all the way down, weather satellite captures objects leaving the U.S. going in excess of 8,000 miles per hour. That's important to note, eh? Crazy. Greetings from Mexico, Francisco Rodriguez. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much. Mexico City. Thanks, Francisco. I saw the Milky Way from space several times while astral projecting. Only time that is something that I'm going to tell you I experienced too, that whenever there was an out-of-body experience, it was in space. It was in the sky, and I could even sense that I was feeling wind. Everything. It was very, very surreal. Okay. So it is hot up there. Then, phew, I thought it was just my ginger coming through. No, it is a damn hot. The oceans hide 70% of Earth's history. Hey, that's a good one, Greg. I believe that 101%. Everything that is there, everything that's on the surface of the bottom surface of the ocean, all the leftover pillars, all the different layers, any earthquake or asteroid that would have hit, the proof is all there. Everything's there. Guaranteed. That's why they don't go down. They have small groups of people going down to explore. I'm positive. Georgia. James, thanks a lot from Georgia. Thanks a lot, man. I have to scroll down. Okay, I'm scrolling down to go to the recent comments. Tracy Reed, thank you very much. Thanks again. I do this all the time. Paradox Fossils, thanks for being here. Cindy Lou, Floyd Stats. We have outfitted our planes and set up lasers. China stole it, and now they're doing it too. Yeah, they're buggers, eh? The government over there. They get caught, man. More and more they're being hated around the world. So, Richard, that is the question. I do not believe they landed on the moon the way they told us they did. I do believe it could theoretically, speculatively speaking, be a hoax. I believe it was done more or less in an area like the Nevada desert with helicopters at night, black and white footage. At the same time, they could have been in Nevada at Area 51 filming it, which is a no-fly zone. So that means there'd be no satellites, no pictures, no nothing of anybody taking pictures of them while they could have been manipulating this. I have an image that I received from someone that was on one of the missions, actually. I want to go get it and share it with you. I rarely show it. Oh boy, is it hot. Get rid of the dust. Hang tight. telling you, it's not for nothing that I had the chance to receive these gifts. This was before I had my channel going. I met somebody here where I live that has had the opportunity, which the man passed away actually a couple of years ago. I think it's 3 years ago. He was working on a moon mission. I'm not allowed to say which moon mission he was working on. One of the Apollo missions. I met a family member of a guy who made the oxygen apparatus for the astronauts with a grade 8 education. The guy had a grade 8 education. Do you believe, if you were an astronaut, would you want somebody with a grade 8 education working on your oxygen apparatus? But anyways, an amazing image uh, of a lot of actually astronauts, even some spare astronauts during some Apollo missions. Won't talk too much about who they are, but this is again an original photo that nobody has and nobody ever will have. Yeah, Cernan, right? Where am I? Hold on here. There's Cernan, president of Mexico, in the background here. Another astronaut there. You all recognize them. You see the faces. There's Cernan there. Here's the guy that I knew right there. I'm not going to say who he is, but he was part of the team that was working on an Apollo mission to get American astronauts up to the moon. And I spoke to him. He said he believes they went. And he said when they came back, they had a lot of wet sand in their suits, soaked, a lot of water, the bottom, the feet parts, some of these areas. So that person also probably saved some of the dirt that was there. So, anyways, he passed on, and his family inherited whatever was left of the moon dust. Are you getting what I'm getting at? So that person died believing that they went to the moon, and he worked hard. They all divorced. Probably everyone in that image that you see there, they were all divorced because their wives left them because they were literally living in the desert. Literally living in the desert. Yeah, Dale, excuse me, I got the hiccups. My gosh. um, what did happen with the moon and the sun that China built? Because it's very true what you're saying. They did build that moon also, which was supposedly first, which was supposed to replace the lights in China, right? And this all happened um, before all hell broke loose with the stupid sickness, fake sickness, right? That's what happened. It was huge, and the sun too, by the way, was very very hot. Also, this I mean, literally making a false sun. So here's the thing. I'm going to tell you all something. For the past year, I've known some things that I know I would never be able to mention. Obviously, I would get killed and stuff, but I am going to tell you one thing that is very osy to say. And I want some of you to wake up and understand what I'm saying. The meteor, the bright sun like object that we saw here in Montreal, was the size of a planet. So I would say that China's sun or moon would be turned off, would be out there and turned off. And maybe for a false flag at one point, they're going to turn it on. And people are going to see in the solar system this gigantic planet-sized object, which is going to make a lot of people wonder what the hell's going on. But it could be all just that. It could be all just, speculation. If the aliens want to take me out, I will go down fighting. Yeah, same here, Cindy. Dang right. Dang right. Thanks, KM. My Spanish channel, my Spanish channel, approaching 600 employees, followers now, which I am honored. If you speak Spanish, I have a Spanish channel, and I've done about 30 videos now speaking Spanish and the Spanish language. I've been studying Spanish all year, by the way, taking Spanish courses this year to try to reach Spanish speaking people about exactly what's on the moon. I'm doing my own Spanish um, studying. I'm studying. Do you guys have any idea what I'm doing? I am learning word for word all the terms and everything I want to say. So I find out what I want to say, I write it down, and then I go on to an online course and I translate all the words that I want to say to be able to express um, in Spanish exactly what's going on the moon. And I'm really proud of having done that. What is that's a good question. What is astral projecting? Your soul's leaving your body, or you're projecting your mind outside of your body. Either way, some people say they can see their souls leaving. They can see their bodies once they leave. Uh, that's not what was going on for me. Astral traveling for me, I was leaving by my back, and I was leaving from under my bed as I was sinking downwards. And once I leave my body, my feet start going forward, and then I sort of spin a little bit, and then I can sort of come back standing up, and then I just go down. I go down, and that's all I do. And I look around, and I see the house, and then I see the dirt, and I just sort of sink like I'm in drowning in a pool. And I go down, and I go down, and I always wonder myself, why am I not rising? Why am I going down? Feeling very, very heavy as I do it. OBEs, yes. Dangerous thing because they are mad dark things. You basically leave your physical body. Exactly. Exactly. Zombie. Hello. Zombie apocalypse. Trolls on your channel, brother. Troll alert. You guys probably know, and I'm not mentioning names because I don't want to get in fights with everybody. But I wrote it in the community who the channel was that was hooking up with everyone. So I'm not even going to mention his name because this ass is just on all of your channels, and you guys support my channel and you're a member of my channel. So really wondering why he's on your channels to be looking out for you. So Sage, in my 100 plus astral projections, I never encountered aliens, angels, no one but people that couldn't see me. Exactly. Same here for me, Sage. Except it's when I see the spirits and shadows, it's not an astral projection. I'm awake when that happens. But yeah, same thing for me. Pretty sure a dog did once, to my astonishment. Wow, that's really interesting, actually. Paradox fossils. Thanks for being here. What if the governments are trying to kill us, so the aliens don't hijack us and use us against them? You know what's going on, eh? Isn't that scary, eh? In reality, that is scary. Yeah, and they better not offer me a salary because I'll think of it. I'll think about it. Kim Solomon, thank you so much. I've noticed the moon phases have changed. They really have. They have, Kim. Growing up, I only remember uh, vertical phases. Yep, not horizontal phases. Very interesting. Thanks for sharing that, Kim Solomon. And of course, thanks for the ongoing support and everything. You're absolutely right about that. Crimson Drums, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the questions too, and um, the awesome extras for responding to comments. Now I'm just thinking of someone that I'm thinking of a community member that disappeared from here, and I'm forgetting her name. I got a memory blank. Wonder where that person went to. Thanks for your work, Gordon. Thanks so much, man. There are great ideas, undiscovered breakthroughs available to those that can remove one of truth's protective layers. There are places to go beyond belief. And a thank you very much, Gordon. You're absolutely right about that. Thanks again, Crimson and Kim and everybody for the generous contributions. I can't thank you enough. Tracy Reed. I'm late on these guys. I know it. An hour. Awesome, Bruce. Good looking out with the sun also. Thank you, Tracy. Thanks so much. That little, you see everything with that little scope, but see, so I'm going to scroll down. BSA dealer. Someone looking for me? Nope. What are you looking for? Drugs? I don't have any drugs here. BSA dealer. What are you trying to say? Bruce is a pusher? Yeah, man, I got weed, mush, everything, man. Stop on by for a good high. Bruce sees all. I don't have dealers or leaders. Sniper every time. What does that mean? Dealers or leaders? I hope there's not a troll here speaking to you guys, pretending they're me. Stephanie, thank you so much. Welcome. Hi, Bruce. Made it on my break at the ER. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, got a few minutes left, and that was at 2:05. So you're gone. Sorry. Damn. David White's there. Hi, all listening in while cooking dinner. Don't mind me rattling pots of yeah. What the hell was that noise? I could hear you there. I know people consider spiders and snakes and bees evil. Fear is something we must overcome. That is well said. That is well said. And I do it myself, try to overcome my fears, our fears, absolutely. Arians and Pleiadians, yes. Yeah, the Aryans, German blood, eh? That's another thing. 1 second, everybody. Yeah. Hitler wanted to be sure that a certain person was Aryan, right? His competitor in Russia, well, Soviet Union at that time. Not even going to talk about the ass. Shouldn't be talking about Hitler either. But in reality, it's what they were looking for, to be sure that people were Aryan. They were looking at their noses and their ears, and much like they're doing today, our silly, ridiculous shadow government. It's, my gosh, they're losing touch with reality, are they? I think the elite groups may be too young now. Maybe the old people are all dead, and now it's only the young elites that are there, and they're a little, money hungry, for sure. I hope they know that they're not going to take over the world, though. It's going to be sweet, eh? When we see them suffer after. Oh, it's going to be so bloody sweet. Lasagna's sweet. That's good. And lasagne. Ooh, this guy's making lasagna. That sounds damn good. Working as a welder today. Hey, Richard, thanks for sharing, brother. Hot as hell, shit. Yeah, it must be hot as hell. Still better than winter, though. It is. It is better than winter. When the cold gets here, it is damn cold. But good for you, man. Watch your eyes doing that welding. So you're doing arc welding, man? Or you? I did a bit of welding. I miss it, actually. I love welding. When I was younger, didn't get to do much welding. Just only tried it a few times. But I was getting the knack of it. Major government cover-up about observing space. They see more. Yeah, they see more than Bruce and say almost nothing. Absolutely. They see so much more than me. And Rich Williams, thanks, man, for being a member and everything, bud. I actually got the notification that you are now live. Woohoo, finally! Commercial. Gordon Liu is one of the world's greatest martial artists. Oh, is he? Just saying because I saw the name scroll by. Gordon Liu. Awesome. I know a lot about martial artists. I'm surprised that I didn't recognize the name. My friend Crawlface wouldn't recognize the name. Hey, there's a thought to ponder for all. Is space infinite or limited, and all of the systems rotate around in this dark void filled with stars? You got to wonder. There's a hell of a good question. Absolutely. They say that space is growing all the time. That's what they say. So space is supposedly continually reaching out the darkness all the time, is going across, trying to make the universe become larger. Where's it going to, and how's it holding up? Magnetism, right? Maybe the solar system is a free energy system. Makes sense? They have, Galileo and everyone. They have all these. I lost my concentration now. Totally forgot what I was going to say. Wow. It was taken out of my head. Disappeared. Skinny Bob, thank you so much. That's right, Crimson Drums. Is it fact or fiction? Planet X will probably never know. I would like to communicate with the entities. I tried often without success. Bojack, you just sit and speak to them every night. But I warn you, be careful. It's gonna scare the hell out of you, and it's not necessarily something that's going to be trusting that you're going to meet up with. But Terrador, thank you so much. Welcome to the members, my friends. Thanks, guys. It means a lot. Let me scroll all the way down. 208. Let's see if I can do this. 215. Pugboy, thank you very much for that generous contribution. Sébastien Robert, merci mon frère. Aaron Tech, 77. Richard Crooks. Tim Pool Band Me. Keith. Bojack. Thanks, Floyd. Can't thank you guys enough. Thanks to Stats. Means a lot to those that would support if they had the extra cash. Yeah, but you guys are here. That's cash. You guys are here supporting the channel. Man, I love you guys for it. Can't thank you enough. Terrador, thank you so much again. Wow, guys. Yeah, that's true, Sebastien Rabar. We are a real community. I'm so sorry for having gotten late in all the comments. Old man's here. Hello to you. Thanks so much. Let me scroll down. Floyd Stats. How come I wasn't seeing that? Guys, thank you. Get more bacon. Want some bacon? I'll give you some bacon. Thank you very much, Sebastien. Merci, mon frère. Thanks for everything, man. I'm trying to scroll down, and it's not permitting me to. Mike Riley's there. It's not permitting me to scroll down. It's a small planetary system that orbits our system. Yeah, we're talking about the planets. Keith. IMHO, we are the midst of a polar shift. Yeah, Star Hunter, exactly. Ghost and Near Show. Ghosts are near show. That's a good one. Hey, Bruce, do natural comments ever zigzag in direction? My wife, Sandra, has witnessed 3 of these recently. All comments have zigzagging tails. Yeah. And that's what you see, the tail zigzagging. I a moron in the last video It was a fake comment, but they were saying that I'm filming bugs. 6 years, and they still say I film bugs because the trolls have not had enough competency to be able to effectively film one bloody light in the sky. Listen, a grandmother can do it. Point up with your cameras and look at all the bloody lights going by. Some areas don't have the lights. Okay. Those people won't be seeing the lights. But for me here, lots of lights. But do natural comets ever zigzag? We'll probably never know. The tail end of it, like comets have wings, right? Often they have wings on the sides of them. They look like angels as they're going. But some comets are all over the place. Some comets are continually spiraling. Some comets are going straight. Yeah. Comets ever zigzag, but you mean zigzagging? No, I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think so. Unless it's continually zigzagging, like up and down like that. Maybe. Could be. It's interesting. I'm not going to say no. Probably some people, you said it. Your wife, Sandra, had witnessed 3 of these recently. That's probably a UFO, more or less, that she caught, for sure. I noticed a shift. Maine is so hot and warm. And I know people in Michigan, yeah, it's hard to breathe here. Michigan, who this year had sun till 11:30 at night. Each year has light gets longer during the summer. That's funny. Here, no changes. It's always the same. It goes, light can stay out here till 9:30, 10 o'clock. You can still see the bluish sky. And I'm not talking because of the moon there. But in general, it is always the same. But it is going to happen with the shift that everything is going to change, right? So what's 6 in the morning for us at one point will be 6 in the afternoon. The evening 6 o'clock supper time will become the middle of the night. Everything's changing. Like, like Floyd was saying, palm trees are going to grow here and you guys are going to get snowballs. That's what's going to happen. You'll really like the snowball fights. But after 1 hour of snowball fighting, you'll want to go back to the trees. Trust me. It's only fun for an hour, snowball fight. All Canadians do it at Christmas once. And then that's it. They'll never throw another snowball again. Yeah, Chip, I had heard that. It's true, apparently. Exactly. Still trying to scroll to the end and I can't. Why would it? Oliver Klein, hello. Thank you very much, everyone. He is Star Hunter. Tyler is. I was really upset that he did that, posting the fake stuff. I mean, he's got a channel with a lot of community members, and the community loves him. I get it. I got no problem with him. But in my line of work, I'm showing truth, and I'm not trying to hide it. It has nothing to do with the numbers. He's been there far longer than me. But that bugger, I was following him for 10 years. And when I started doing my own research and I saw that he started posting fake videos, he was finished with me. He could even be one of the ones trolling me, to be honest with you. He has a lot of packed up hatred inside that guy. And you could tell when you see his videos. He really, really, really takes it hard when somebody trolls him and says something. You could see, like turd phase. Hey, Thurston. Oh my gosh, that was funny. I can only imagine what they say about mine. Bruce C's fuck all is the one I hear often. Hey, Bruce C's fuck all channel? The wobble's resetting. That's absolutely right, my friend. And it's resetting just like a nickel, just like a spinning coin that starts wobbling more and more because he's going to slow down and stop, and then whoop, poof. Son of Max, father of plenty. Hello, Patriots. Thank you so much for being here. Awesome. The guy translating the Mayan writing was perfect, except he transposed the year 212 for 2021. That's interesting, eh? Seems like, says JT1111, seems like there's a lot of validity to the cosmic frequencies beaming into our realm to change the DNA of humans. And maybe this is why they want to change our DNA with a certain shot to stop it. Isn't it getting scary, eh? That's interesting what you just said there. It is getting scary. To all here today and to those there tomorrow. No, I just felt like saying that. To all here today and to those surrounding us with their presence in spirits of goodness, take in the good energy and leave the rest. You're a very positive person, brother. Rich Williams, thank you. Hacienda. Yes, exactly. Or it says hacienda. That's exactly where it's from. The object that I had here, but I've never been. Yeah, there's an A actually. Hacienda. I believe it is. Hacienda. Yeah. The Royal Haciendas. Riviera Maya, Mexico. Would have loved to have gone there, boy. I would have loved to have gone there to see some temples. Maybe go in Nepal to see some of them. Gotta go, company. Love you, people. Oh man, thank you. So sorry for missing you guys. Scrolling down more here. Scrolling down, trying to get to the right time before everyone leaves. 2:40. This is incredible, guys. Can't believe it. It's compressed mineral compounds because family was head weapons developer at a place I won't name. 10-4. Says Tim Pool banned me. I'll have my cousin tell me the name and share the name of the mineral compound. Thank you. Speaking of mineral compounds, do you guess what country owns most of the most precious minerals around the world? China. They're the ones with their hands on all rare minerals, also very rare minerals. Yeah, Super Dave 44. That sun is on fire, brother. Damn right. Sun looks like the atmosphere top is burning under it a planet. Very true, Oliver. Thanks, man. Yeah, Rich, that's true, man. The only person you can count on yourself in general, and I'm not talking about my amazing community supporting me, but in general, yeah, it's yourself. Me, myself, and I. It's been like that. Salut, Jeannette. Hello to you. Thanks. Poof, I got a little hair. I forget the exact name. It began with AZ and had two words. Ari Enzona? I'm kidding. Allô, Bruce de Labaudière. Carole Hamel. Merci. C'est-tu Lanaudière? Je pense que tu l'as écrit. Comment ça va? Merci, Carole. Chip Farmer, thank you for your words of support. Verse writer, hello. Jeez, I feel sick to my stomach today. Maybe it's all the weight I'm losing. Plutonium, uranium, yep. Yep. Black holes are in the center of every universe, so they say. For a sun to be the equal opposite, it would have a respective position. Cool. Hearing that. Cool. Thank you, Super Dave. Lots of people don't know, Dale. Eh? Oh, you will, Tarja. Oh, you will. I think people are going to have a hard time hiding it. The heck? Spread the word on Bruce Cesal channel on YouTube and other platforms. I can't thank you all enough, guys. Help get the truth out. Thank you so much. Can't believe I missed all your comments, guys. In Finland, the time is now 21 hours, 2150 hours. That is 950. Thanks for sharing that, Finland. Tarja, welcome. Wow, Finland. Awesome, guys. I'm eating fish right now at Captain D's. Hey, Super Dave. Enjoy your channel, man. I got great videos. You got great videos coming up all the time, and I hope you're enjoying that meal, brother. Thank you very much, Pennsylvania. Al, thanks so much. Has anyone really seen the Black Knight satellite? I thought I did, but like I said, it could be strict coincidence. It could be something that just looks like it. I have a good video. The Black Knight controls the orbs. Awesome. I did not believe that for a second. I believe that they did go to the moon and landed on it. Rich, thanks for your opinion. I totally disagree that they landed the way they said they did. That now, hear me out. The way they said they landed, they didn't, is what I believe. If they landed in a very different way than in their little golden paper mobile object. That's for sure. I heard, listen, Buzz Aldrin told us they didn't go to the moon. So we have to be careful with what we think, whether they did or not go. Buzz Aldrin admitted they didn't go. They didn't have the capability of going. And he said that in an interview to a little girl on live television. We didn't go to the moon. And here's why we didn't go to the moon. Right? And that's what he was saying on Israeli News Live. Thank you very much, Kim. News Live patron, there is a video of a living creature. Oh, yeah, I know that, Kim. Of course. This is why they took my... Oh, Kim disappeared. That's why they blocked me for medical misinformation. Yes, it's living inside of it. It's poison, guys. Not going to hide it. They're trying to kill my family. They're going to pay dearly. They're going to pay dearly. Those who are doing all this killing. They're going to pay dearly. Like a thief in the night, these people will be round up. They'll never see it coming. I'm disgusted by it. I can't talk about it because it'll close my channel down. I would spend 5 minutes to tell the government what I think of them, and they'd arrest me. Just letting them know that. I think the material called element 115, yes it was metallic hydrogen or compressed mineral. Yeah, it was like it. Very shiny, sort of a silverish, stainless steel-like sort of metal. New rocket technology use compressed minerals, and when light shines on it, releases tremendous energy. Yes, basically the inside of these UFOs are hadron colliders. So you have a hadron collider in the center producing a lot of energy and light's going through the tubes. Antimatter is produced. The antimatter exits the UFO at high rates of speed. At the same time, the light clashes with matter, physical matter, and air and everything. And when it hits the physical matter, the air, the dark matter is transformed into, well, elements, obviously. And at the same time, photonic light covers and surrounds the craft. So when we see them covered in their lights, I always tend to think, well, it's like what Bob Lazar was talking about, with the element 115. And that burns up really fast, by the way. So they say you put a little piece of the element 115 inside of a center, which is two little metallic rods that you stick that up that hold this object between the two rods, and instantaneously it burns. And when it burns, well, they propel themselves deep into space, which is absolutely crazy. Hello, Carl. Thanks, man. Super Dave, thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that, man. And it's 3:25 and he's gone. Or is still listening. I hope he is still listening. Thank you, Super Dave. He must have told his family, guys, watch how bloody long it's going to take him to see my bloody dollar. Which you're always so generous, Super Dave. I appreciate it, man. Been awakening at 3 a.m. for a couple of times and looked out the window and seen something lighting up. Oh, that's my evening all the time. Riv daughter, I always am up around that time, and I look outside and I do myself see lights all the time, like when a satellite catch a reflection. But I think that is weird that happened. Yeah, something lighting up and then fade. Yeah, listen, it is weird. And at that time, 3 o'clock in the bloody morning, when you go out, where you go for a leak and you look out the window, yeah, you're gonna see them. I see them there at 3:30, 4 a.m., sometimes 4:30 a.m. They're just lost lights traveling. Hurry up to get out of to hide because it's going to be daytime, and it's incredible. It's trippy when you think of it. The stats seem like the only person. Count on yourself as usual. Yes, definitely. Salut Carole Amel, merci encore. Trying to scroll down to where people are talking now. 247. Is this a joke? I have to stop looking. I'm going to stop looking at the comments, and I'm going to scroll all the way past everyone, and Kim Solomon and Crimson, and thank you, and Dwayne White. Yes, you made it. It's 3 o'clock. So, oh my gosh, I missed him too. Dwayne, thanks you very much for being a member. Thanks everyone for being a member. I'm a nurse. 1968's in the house. Oh, Bruce, first time I did AP. Before I knew what I was doing, I was spinning without control. Too. Yes, it was a scary feeling, and I didn't feel like I had control when that occurred to me. I hope you're still here. I am a nurse in 1968. Thanks, Bet. Vug Life UK, where are you? I'm here too. Oh, Pug Life. If it's Pug Life, there's a channel in Canada called Pug Life, I think. Is it Pug? I think it is Pug Life. Darren, can't thank you enough, man. Love you, bro. Yeah, your family too. All of you are. Seriously. Yeah, you should take off, eh? What are your thoughts on 20 and back, SSP whistleblowers, Randy Kramer, Jason Rice? I think the whistleblowers are going to have a lot of problems with what they're saying and stuff, but I believe that whistleblowers have to come out. Definitely have to come out. Lots I could say about that. Paradox Fossils, thank you very much. Joey Kinney, thank you very much for the generous contribution, brother. There's a couple of you that contributed, and I did not see you guys because I was not at the end yet. I'm so sorry for that. Dwayne White, yay, weed, come smoke up with me, bros. Yeah, I respect people that smoke. You can smoke here, no problem. Online, I don't see you smoking. You're just online. Weed is natural, and it's legal in many countries now. It's even legal in this country now. Good night, everyone. Been a long day for me. Martin, thanks so much. It is 3:30, guys. I'm going to have to get off. I've been here for so long, but I was trying to get see everyone's comments, but of course, I never can. Thanks, I'm a nurse, 1968. Oh, Beyond Mystic. Interview coming up with Beyond Mystic on the 24th for me. Jean-Claude, Beyond Mystic 003 channel. I'll be there on the 24th, and we will be talking, unless there's a change, and we'll be talking about a whole bunch of things again. I think JC's channel got hacked. Someone pretending to be him. Beyond Mystic wrote to me on his comments before the YouTube video. That's not too cool, is it? That is too bad, but that's typically what's going on. You got a lot of jealous trolls, like the ones that come here. Untalented. They can't sing, they can't film, they can't take pictures, but they sure can hack. It's effortless. Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un dans le live qui a vu ces boules de feu de la semaine passée tomber du ciel? Non, oui, il y a 2-3 jours, j'ai vu des boules de feu. J'ai filmé des météores aussi. C'est pas c'est des boules de feu la semaine passée. tomber du ciel. J'en ai filmé un la semaine passée, mais je ne sais pas si c'est le même événement. En tout cas, Carole. Mais il annonçait, elle annonçait qu'il était pour avoir des boules de feu provenant du soleil qui était pour rentrer dans l'atmosphère de la Terre. Je ne sais pas si ça peut avoir un rapport aussi. Yeah, Special K, Matthews, that's something that happens a lot here, actually. Things disappear often, often, often. Knee slapper, zip zapper, knee slapper, embrace your consciousness. Well said. I totally agree. Totally agree with it. Thanks, my friend. Welcome, brother. Apparently, first contact with public will only happen once the evil cabal taken down. Yeah, world-changing tech can't get into their hands. You're absolutely right about that, Maz. I'm going to take the chance and say I love what you said, and it's what I feel. It's what I believe. Yeah, they're going to have to be taken down, and they will. They will. I know it. They're just going to be here ruling for a little bit, I guess, until they get really taken down. Aztec, yes. Some more amazing, amazing people. Dwayne White, thanks a lot, brother, for being here. Is currently trying to take over the... Yeah, lots is going on, with... What the heck is their name? I tell you, the UN and all that. What a bunch of crappers. What a bunch of morons. They're going to lose. They're going to lose big time. They're trying to scare people. That's all they're doing, scare tactics. When people find out that they anyways. There you go, Bob. Bob said it. In Soviet Union, reindeer give you a bright red nose. The guide stones. There you go. Floyd said it, and it was a 305. The guide stones are the best monuments that should be removed. Yeah, I agree with that. That's exactly what should be removed. The bloody Georgia guide stones. Ridiculous. Yeah, they are looking for pure Aryans, just like Hitler was doing. I think they're using the J to alter DNA. Oh, it's 100% confirmed, so they can incarnate in our altered bodies. Yeah, it changes our DNA. Exactly. Lee's, you're absolutely right about that. I'm a nurse, 1968. They are doing it. They went and got one of my family members there. I'm pissed. Never taking any of that crap. Never. Gonna die here in my house. I'd love to see them come knock on my door and try to force me to take it. Bite their heads off. Annie, thank you so much. Annie Gaddis. Keep up the great work, brother. Thank you very much, Annie. God bless. God bless, guys and gals. Thank you so much. We don't talk about the COVID here, guys. Not a word on it, please. Because I'll take me down for medical misinformation. Unfortunately, it pisses me off not to be able to do it, but and I'll never mention your channel name either. It's actually, you're going to cause a lot of problems with channels if you go on the channels, man. You should be changing your name, man. I should be getting off too, eh? Terrador, thank you very much, guys, for becoming members. No, I haven't read that, Dwayne. I haven't read Communion. I really think so. I really do believe they're listening in. definitely listening in all the time to us. 3:35. So I missed all these people. I saw my body when astral traveling, but I'm still not convinced that proves that I left the body. Certainly felt like it, but maybe I just made a double. There you go, Sage. I like hearing that. It feels like you were leaving the body, but maybe it's a projection of the mind, is what I like saying. Maybe astral travel is your mind leaving your body. Your thoughts roam free. When the expression of your thoughts roaming free could be many things for sure. It's so humid in South Carolina. Thanks, Super Dave. I can't get video because the lens fogs up. Hey, wow. Jeez. It's humid, eh? Crazy stuff. Joey, Kinney, thanks for being here. Yes, anyone needs to save up more bacon. You guys are making me hungry. Yes, Kim, free energy system. People get killed for speaking about it. Imagine a system, um, something with some elements and some chemical reaction by adding certain liquids together that you would have a continual fusioning closed in a vacuum so the object can forever keep its light. Maybe a free energy system, if we were to shoot at it, it would take the vacuum out or off, and the light would just dissipate and the object would fizz out, right? Because free energy systems are closed in a vacuum, they said. Like they say the universe is closed in a vacuum. Isn't that weird? And I guess at 3:37, oh my gosh. I've been here for almost 3 hours. I'm going to have to get off, guys. But I thank you all so much, and I'm really sorry for all the comments that I've missed. Tonight's live stream, I'm going to stay up to date, and I'll just stay at the bottom. Well, I like trying to answer all the comments. I mean, look, Carol Muffet Carol, thank you. Hello to you. See, if I don't look back, I don't see all the people coming in. I'm from Michigan, but I moved Tucson. You don't know me. Thank you. When we missed home, we could drive by the ski resort and have a snowball fight, picnic, and then come back down and strip and jump in the pool. That is actually pretty wow. Thanks for sharing that, man. That must be freaking awesome. Never had that chance of, the area. I have a friend that lives in Arizona that told me that an hour and a half away can go skiing and then come back to his desert home. It's pretty incredible. Commander Keen, thank you so much for being here. UFO crash on Google Maps. Honestly, what is it? Check it out. There you go. Coordinates there for you all. Commander Keen, thanks for stopping by. That was 30 years ago, and I used to joke with my friend that in 20 years, Michigan would be hot and Arizona would be cold. We laughed about it, but now it's happening. The real things are happening. It's absolutely incredible. The fires in Arizona, too, I saw. Hope you all are okay. With the fires in the States and the floods and stuff. It's just absolutely crazy. I'm pretty sure the sun is active today, and that is where I'm going to go. Dwayne White, thanks again, man. I think all Joe intentionally cocked up with withdrawal from Afghanistan. Yeah, it was something else, man. I'm following it. Why? To give the CCP access to American military tech. It's sad, eh? See what Donald Trump said? They're going to be making copies of all the weapons and U.S. military weapons that are there. And the China government said that they're going to be making, obviously, copies and trying to reproduce, back engineering all of the equipment. They got helicopters over there. Billions and billions and billions of dollars left to the bananas. Not even going to give them their name, the morons. Taliban. What a bunch of freaking idiots. We are not going to hurt our ladies. We will respect them. They will work. They will be able to do. They are a big part of our community. Okay. Wait till the cameras are going away. Okay, the cameras are gone, and hey, come here, you little bitch. You women are scumbag. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing, right? Little picture of their ice cream cones, the Taliban with the ice cream cones. It's a joke. People are dying all around the world, and these big idiots and news media, just as stupid, playing along in the game, just like, I don't know what the hell's going on. No, they're not nice to their women. The women are totally segregated from the society and stuff. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. It's not about having respect for religion. It's about respecting women, right? I don't give a crap about that religion because it doesn't respect women. So totally against it. Kyle, thank you very much. First question for Bruce. Terador, thank you very much. Do you think Oumuamua will swing back around? I feel like it will. I reckon it was artificial. Hey, thanks a lot for asking that, which was at 3:17. Oh my gosh, I'm still bloody late. But I do believe that Oumuamua would spin back around inside of our solar system and come back by Earth. And honestly, I think for the same reason, like what you're saying is, you reckon it's artificial. I actually do too. And don't forget, NASA themselves and scientists were saying that it was alien. It was not something natural, and it's not something naturally outside in space that's been observed before. I do believe Oumuamua could definitely come back. Herbals sure do help aches and pains. Herbals, it's a good thing, man. Getting into that more and more with my age. Muffet Carol, what is your guess? What the substances are that the UAPs appear to be dropping beside other small UAPs? I hope it's not a nuclear. I hope it's not poison. I hope it's not those chemicals that they're using. Like, what would happen if, like, 100 million UFOs from other galaxies came down over Earth and just sat there for 5 minutes? Would it burn us? Would it? Would the poisons kill us? Got to wonder what the hell is coming off of them. All I know is that on the moon, Muffet Carol, and thanks for being a member, by the way, man. On the moon, I am filming gases coming off UFOs. I've filmed it 3 or 4 times. Fluorescent gas coming off of a UFO craft, and like literally like a chemical reaction, right? Very, very weird. Yeah, Annie. You don't hear much about Bill anymore, eh? That's a good one. There's a good one there. Zip Zapper, knee slapper. Do you think aliens have consensual intercourse, and or are they, yeah, hermaphrodite? Hermaphrodites. I know a couple of her, like Carrot Top. Anyways, yeah, I think they would be hermaphrodites. 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 I think so, honestly. Kazoo doesn't even have a pazoo. So they say, right? If aliens don't have sexual organs, that's something that actually fascinated me. It's very scary thought, because you can think that if they created a gray alien not to have sexual desires, and at the same time not even to speak, aside from speaking telepathically and just receiving messages to, like, go left, go right, very, very odd. But that's a good one. Then again, aside from the grays, I would think that other aliens could reproduce, but I don't know anymore. And it's a hell of a question that you just asked there, because if they can't reproduce, oh my God, don't wonder why they're coming back here to Earth to get our DNA, right? They wouldn't have to necessarily leave with us. They'd just leave with part of our DNA, right? If we can make in petri dishes and labs grow steak and fish, they could obviously grow humans. So I always said, even if they were eating us, they're not coming here to pick us up there. It's not like, oh, well, we're running out of humans to make it put in soup, so go get another batch. They would probably reproduce human skin, quite simply. We're not really good to eat, I don't think. Apparently, we taste like corn, sweet corn, apparently. Heard that from a cannibal. Thanks so much for sharing that. Yeah, get the sniffer out of the office. There's lots of them there. They're eating their own. It's coming. There's a big fight inside. That's exactly what's going on. Yeah, damn right they do. They everything. They're into schools now here and everything. It was a takeover. I see that as a coup, a national coup or something. It was a complete takeover. They're still fighting actually. Oh, they'll eat their own, but it is bigger than just Joe. Oh yeah. Imagine all those undiscovered hallucinogenic plants on other planets. Wow. Yeah, Bob, for sure. And the worst of it, man, they're healing. It's healing power. Lots of healing power. We should all go back to that, right? Lots of people are doing it. You see Mike Tyson, Joe Rogan. Lots of people are uh, uh, actually doing it um, like a therapy and not because it's not like a drug. The hallucinogenic plants like mushroom and um, can only imagine what other ones are there. Some are very potent, some are less potent, but some people, even some people that were at war that have post-traumatic diseases and problems with that was hard to get out, wasn't it? Problems with accepting what they were able to see, what they saw, deaths, people dying, children, whatnot. They have problems when they come back, get shakes, dreams, and the hallucinogenic properties of those plants, like mushroom and stuff, is actually making some of them normal, go back to normal, and change when treated like a therapy with small doses. We're not talking about you smashing yourself with a big handful of mushroom there. It's small, I assume small microdoses or something that they're giving people that. But it's medicine. For some, it's just I'm gonna do some mushroom, man. Go see God tonight. But in reality, it has some healing powers, and the ones who have had the chance to try it um, will have profited from trying that. If they tried it once, if they're still on it, if you're still doing it, and you're like brain dead now, stop. But in reality, there are some positive features to that. Teresa McLaren, hello, Bruce Brothers, sending love and prayers to you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, my friends. So I will get off. Thanks again, Kim Solomon and everyone. My medication's kicking in, Bruce. Speaking French. It's making my body feel like I'm doing flips. I used to spend all night at the pub for this. Thanks, Aaron. Maz, if Trump um, Q team, he's not with the Q. That's a CIA operative. Are to be believed, then World War about to change. Majestic 12, Law of War. I'm seriously praying it's true. Gesara, best of luck all. If Trump Q team, yeah, don't he ain't on no Q team. The Q was something that Alex Jones talked about. It's not a real group. It's a group that the government of the United States of America are trying to get people to join a group called the Q to do hits on the government and then be rounded up and go to court. So you got to be very careful with which groups you join or talk about. That's why I'm groupless. I don't join groups. People thought the opposite about it, but no. That's like Black Lives Matter group. Bullshit group, right? All black people will be able to tell you that. They all know. They all know. Marxists. That's all they were. They just bought into an idea. Share the channel, my Facebook, Bruce sees all. Thank you very much, Aaron Tech 77. Astronauts have also said they went to the moon and met aliens. Yeah, they did say that. They absolutely did say that. I wonder what date it was when they went. So I am getting off. You must be sick of hearing me now, everybody. John Doe, any thoughts on that huge planet orbiting very close to the sun? Yep, more are going to come in. I believe that possibly these could be UFO craft. Honestly, I would love to see that interview with Buzz Aldrin. Hey, Rich, go on YouTube and type in Buzz Aldrin says they did not go to the moon. He's live on the news in front of a grade 6 channel. It's all over YouTube. You just type in Buzz Aldrin. I believe it was a press conference or something like that. Tyler, which I can't stand, but Tyler on Secure Team also put up that interview because obviously he steals other people's interviews, and he put that up too, so it's there too. Buzz Aldrin sat down and he said the reason why we did not go to the moon. The reason why we did not go to the moon. He said it out and blared it out. And I'll be able to share it with you, Rich. When I find it, you're a member here and stuff like that, I'll ship you the link. It was quite a long interview that they talked about. And honestly, by going on YouTube, it takes 2 seconds. Interview Buzz Aldrin, we did not go to the moon, are the keywords that I was putting in. VC recently heard a video of the guy who shot the landing and how it was his greatest film. Yeah, Stanley Kubrick. But it took him till old age to admit it. Wish I remembered the man's name. Stanley Kubrick. That's exactly it. I'm pretty sure that if that's the one you're talking about, VC. Humans you trust. Apply that mistrust to aliens. Yeah. I hear you, Dwayne. Damn right. Crimes against humanity. What's going on? That's exactly what's going on. Bruce, hey, let's start a co-op since I'm not taking it and they're mandating it or get canned. Isn't that incredible that they're doing that? Yeah, I have family members that work in a certain area where they had to take it. So I'm pissed. I'm excruciatingly mad at those scums for forcing my family to do so. And yeah, I got to be careful with that. But damn right, you got to stand up against it. Those who don't want to take it, you don't take it. Things are looking scary right now. Your boss is even going to take the time to threaten you and tell you may lose your job, but it still is illegal. I would threaten them with a lawyer's letter, and I would also tell them that it is against the Canadian Constitution, and obviously was eliminated experimental jabs, which they're going to take me down. I should have mentioned it, but the Nuremberg Code, the Nuremberg trial, there's never again after the crimes of war and Hitler are people going to be like guinea pigs, but they're starting up again. So that's why people are saying it's the Fourth Reich. That's why people are saying it's Germany. Yeah, exactly. So stand up to your beliefs and your rights. I respect those who are going to do it to get it. I think you're totally taking it a death chance, but I respect everybody's opinions. And that's the hard part. I had to sit down and say to myself, okay, people are going to be dying, and I'm going to be pretending that everything's normal. And it's like, hey, it's your wish. That's what you want to do. But in a year and a half, we're going to start dropping like flies. Harold calls. Interview. Okay. Niobium. Niobium, yes. Changes colors. Guys and gals, it's 4 o'clock. I am going to get off. Can't thank you all enough. Hi, Aaron and Lexi. Thank you very much. Just checking Google Maps for that UFO that crashed near Starbuck Island. Exactly. Everybody, Darla, thanks you guys for being here. And I'll get off and talk to you very, very soon. Bruce Long. Hey, Brucey boy. How's it going, Mr. Bruce Long? Bruce Lang. Sorry. I just trust I just trust this guy. Guy named Bruce. Must be a good guy. Mention adrenochrome. So how fast taken down? Strange. It's just BS. It's coming. It's definitely coming. Annie. Everyone, G333NA Genesis. Thanks. Thank you very much, you guys. I really appreciate that. Take care, everyone. You too, Super Dave. I'll talk to you all really soon, guys. Hey, 4 o'clock. And then in another 4 hours, I'll be back on with another annoying video for you guys. Another annoying talk here. Carlson Tucker today, the UFO files. Start looking around, guys. It's supposed to be a big show coming out this afternoon where they're going to talk about Russian Tic Tacs. They're going to talk about a whole bunch of things. And exactly. And where I'm coming out, I'm not telling anybody yet. I'm going to wait till I come out. Oh, happy days. It's coming. It's coming. Puff, puff, pass. You got this. I will cough. Verse writer. Thanks, you guys, for supporting the channel. Thanks for taking the time to come by, to endure my theories and thoughts. I know my theories are just theories. It doesn't mean everything I'm saying about what I'm capturing on the moon is absolutely right. But thanks, Darren, Wooly. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for becoming members. Stan's Cave, everybody that's here. Rich Williams, thanks for all the help that you give, guys. Muffet Carol. Yes, Rich. I'm going to make a video right now, Rich, for the members video. Yes, I do, sir. I will still doing it there. And when we're more and more members, well, it'll be like taking opinions from you guys. Like Rich, maybe one day you want to do it's Saturday or it's Wednesday or any day of the week, and you say, well, can you do a review on your video and talk a bit more about it? We can do that too. I'm open to all suggestions. I'm here for you all, and it's my pleasure. And that's why I'm going now, Rich, to do that video right now for the members. And I'm going to shut up. So I'll talk to you all really, really soon. Bye-bye. And Rich, thanks again for becoming a member. Check out the ones that are there, bro. And the other one will follow. Thanks, guys.